a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, all you ever heard about my lips. I was twitching, I wasn't breaking when Brady was winning chips. Went to LA, then to Oakland, and now we up on the strip. Dancing with the nation every time we get to 6. 3rd and 13 used to run the ball. Now we got 100, so we changing the call. Tatted on my body, ain't no taking it off. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. Unless they with the nation, ain't no faking involved. All that internal hating, we be shaking it off. Cause we know they just came around Jacobs and Carl. Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know.
Look, I'm 34 like Bo Jackson. I'm a Raider. Long live John Madden. We left Oakland, now we with the Sinners. For Al Davis, we got unfinished business. Look, just win, baby. Defense ain't giving up an inch lately. The offense in clutch, we about to up the scope. And D-Car ain't stopping till we reach the boat. Yeah.
Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. You thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know.
Uh-oh, it's picked off. Uh-oh, oh no. Unbelievable. Oh wow, incredible. Chandler Jones and wins the game for the Raiders.
Jacobs with running room right up the middle. Jacobs is on his way. The Raiders are going to win this game.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.
Welcome to the Just Win Baby podcast.
Yo, what is going on, YouTube? What is going on, Raider Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Just Win Baby podcast. My boy Teague, my boy Pizzo, What's going on, boys?
What's cracking, YouTube?
What's happening? What's happening, man? It's good to be on, man. It's been a while. Man, it's actually good to be talking about some football, man. This last bye week was terrible.
Yeah,
that shit was dragging. Bye weeks are terrible off after a loss, bro. Like when you lose, like that shit sucks, dude. You got to wait like almost 2 weeks to bounce back and see your team do something. Always a pleasure to have you boys with me. Big shout out to, you feel me, Nutty Raider Nate and Jack Bauer, my guys. They should be back here in a couple of weeks. They just kind of wanted to take a little break for the holidays and shit, but they should be back. I'm gonna have kind of an open show tonight, guys. If you would like to join the podcast, I will not be dropping the link in the chat. If you'd like to join, just let me know in the chat, and then I'll give you my IG or my Twitter, and then you can just hit me up on there, and then I'll send you guys the link. You guys can pull up. But kind of gonna probably just talk some Raiders, kick it, smoke some, drink some. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, keep the shit lit like we always do, man. Before we get into it, man, I want to give a big shout out to the chat, man. Give a welcome to the chat, man. I got some 1800 tequila right here, man. So
18
for my peoples, man. Woo. I've had to work, bro, the last 14 days in a row, bro. I'm trying to party, boy. Fuck you, man. Work hard, play hard. You know what I'm saying?
You need it after that, bro.
Yeah.
That 1800, man. See what we got in the chat, man. We got my father Jesse in here. What's good with you, boy? We got Dark. What's good with you, Dark? Gord Peterson. What's good, Gord? Charm City in the building. Salute. Nice to see you. Sammy77, my trippy brother. What's going on with you, boy? Salute. Prezi, what's good? Prezi, salute, dog. Rafa, what's good? Rafa, salute. Who else we got in this motherfucker? Scottzilla, what's going on with you, boy? Fucking Cardinals fan. Salute, man. I didn't know there's very many Cardinal fans even around anymore. What up, Holly? Salute. Nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see. My father Terrence, what's good with you, boy? Always a pleasure to see you. SoCal Sal, what's good, man? Always a pleasure. Hope everybody's doing well. TGIF, what's good? Jesse Cardenas, always a pleasure. Milka Beezy in the building. Salute, always. You guys know what time it is. Thanks for pulling up. J Dog, always a pleasure, my boy. I'm trying to turn the fuck up. What up, A-Bomb? Fuck you guys. You guys ain't winning no Super Bowl. Go fucking suck a dick, pussy. Who else got in this motherfucker? Willie Wayne, salute, bro. Always a pleasure. Hopefully you're doing well. Sanho, what's good with your boy? Send mine as well, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. What's going on, Jared? Salute, bro. Always a pleasure. Yeah, 14 days in a row suck, dog. But I got my paper, so I'm not tripping. What up, Raider Joe? Always a pleasure, my friend. Ja's in the building. Salute. Hopefully you're doing well, Ja. That's everybody, man. So salute to you guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. I will drop Critique's link and Pizzle's link shortly. You guys can go subscribe to their channel as well. There will be a little bit of a content schedule change next week. They've changed my schedule, so I'm working for the next 7 days in a row. I have to work from 6 p.m. till 6 a.m. from Monday through Sunday next week. So I will not be live for the Raiders versus the Chargers on Thursday night, which is very unfortunate. I will be at work for that game. So I will not have the play-by-play for that. And then my content schedule through the week, I might do shows right after Loon. So right after Loon goes live from 7 to 8, I'm probably going to – I have to take my kids to school at 8:30, so I'll probably do like a 9 a.m. show. So that will be my content for next week. It'll probably be real early.
Get online.
Hopefully I can get Pizzle's ass out of bed at 9 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Pill his ass out of bed. But that's it's just going to be for next week, man. You know, I just got to work 12s, man, from 6 o'clock in the afternoon till 6 o'clock in the morning, bro. I've never worked overnight like that. I usually work at night from like midnight till noon or something. I've never worked from like, you know, one day going into the next day. I've never done that before. So it's definitely going to be a little bit of difference. Hey, Jared, man, I appreciate you, bro, with the $5 super chat, dog. You know, we talking football over here. So, man, you know, Critique spoke a little bit about the bye. I'm glad it's over. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we're back to football, but let's not trick ourselves here, right? That fucking bye week couldn't have come at a better time. You know what I'm saying? You got a young team that's still trying to figure themselves out on offense. Started off 2-0. lost their last 2, and now we're going into the bye week. You know, and the Raiders going to need to go in there. They're going to have to, you know, see what they're doing right, see what they're doing wrong, make some evaluations, and come out and, you know, play well. I mean, if you guys look at the Vikings right now, Joshua Dobbs leads the league in fumbles lost. He's lost like fucking 8 fumbles, but he's fumbled like 16 times or something crazy, dude. The Minnesota Vikings have been turning the ball over like crazy, you know, so I think the Raiders are going to be in for a good one. Max Crosby looks like he's going to play. He's listed as questionable. He missed the first 2 days of practice, but he practiced today. So he missed Wednesday and Thursday's practice, but he practiced today. He's marked as questionable once again on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. They pretty much said that Max Crosby will play. What up, babe? Salute, love you. So I think the Raiders are in good shape. But the Vikings have a very talented football team. They have a very well-coached defense with Brian Flores, somebody that I wouldn't mind having as a head coach candidate as much as I love Antonio Pierce, but Brian Flores brings a very serious defense. So he's going to have some schemes to, you know, get after Aiden. The Raiders cannot find themselves in any second down and third down and longs in this game. The Vikings send more blitzes than any team in the NFL. They blitz about 50% of the quarterback's dropbacks. You know what I mean? So that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to blitz Aiden, you know, so the Raiders offensive line is going to have to hold up. Looks like Colton Miller should play. I know we brought in DJ Fluker for a workout. I don't think we signed him. But you know, there's obviously some concern there at tackle if they're bringing in tackles, which tells me that Colton may have like an injury that's not too serious, but it might be serious. So we'll see how it goes. Very interesting game. You got 2 teams that are really fighting for the playoffs right now. If you look at the Raiders at 5-7, if we were in the NFC, we would be in the playoff hunt. You know what I mean? But the AFC, it's so loaded, you know, like 5-7, you're not even in the playoff hunt, you know? So I think the Raiders are in for a good one, man. I think we're going to bounce back for sure. And we're getting them. And you know, that we both had our bye week the same week. The Vikings and the Raiders are both coming off a bye. So yeah, they got the 15th ranked overall defense, Terrence, but I think their run defense, I think they got the number 1 run defense in the NFL.
I think they're going to blitz Aiden like 75%.
Oh yeah, dog. They're going to blitz him as much as they can, bro.
Yeah, because he's a rookie. I mean, I think they do the 50% on the old guys, you know, on the veterans. If you got a rookie, they're going to be sending them. Why wouldn't you? That's what you want to do. You want to put the pressure on them and have them beat you with the arm. I mean, that's just, you know, that's why
I don't understand how the fuck we lost to the Bears, bro. Like, why didn't we blitz that cocksucker, dude? That fucking 4th fucking or undrafted free agent D1, D2, D4 college fucking quarterback, dude. Like, fuck. Bro, Brian Flores is coming for Aiden O'Connell's neck, dog. He's coming for his neck, dude.
And it worries me because Max is still hurt. Yeah, he's questionable. Yeah. But you guys saw the photos of his knee.
Yeah, I wouldn't be playing him at all. I'd make him sit out, dude. It's not worth the damage to his leg.
Yeah, I mean, I know he doesn't like missing games.
Next year. We're putting next year on the line, too. It's just not these games. If he hurts his knee, blows his ACL, he's out for a whole year.
What up, Raider Room?
No,
I'm not for sitting players unless we're completely out of it. It's in Las Vegas, Jared. The Raiders can still make the playoffs. As crazy as it sounds, we can still make the playoffs, bro. And I think as long as the Raiders are in that scenario, Max isn't going to miss a game. If we lose this game and we're pretty much, if the Raiders lose this game, we're pretty much statistically eliminated. We're not going to the playoffs with 9 wins unless something epically fails in the entire AFC. So Max Crosby's going to go out there and play regardless.
I don't want him to,
as long as we're in it.
Crosby and RG3, dude. That's what I don't want him to do. If he
you can't compare a quarterback though to a defensive end. You know,
you still got to have your power to get off. It's even more crucial for a defensive end than it is a quarterback.
No, but the fucking teams aren't trying to take shots at you every single fucking play like they were doing RG3.
Well, they are if you're Max, because they know he's hurt right now. They're taking shots at him all the fucking time.
I'm just not for fucking putting all my cards in, bro, before it's over, because it's not over. It's far from over.
Yeah, but
no, it's definitely not over.
It's not
And
hurt,
I
but
don't I love Max and I want him to get healthy, but if we have a chance to make the playoffs, I want him out there, bro.
We're going to make the playoffs and play one game and lose, though. It's not worth the risk to reward ratio. Losing him for a whole year.
Who's to say that we'll only win one playoff game though? I mean, who's to say that we won't win no playoff games?
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
You sound like you're folding all your cards right there, Pizzle. What up, Jamie?
I mean, anything's possible, but for me, right now, it's just not worth the risk because if he goes out for a whole nother year, we're not going to see him until week 10 next year, week 12, 13. That's not good.
I also worry about our secondary. We lost Marcus Peters right after the bye week, of course, well-deserved. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't want him on the damn team anymore, but hey, that's still going to hurt. You know, it's this Minnesota game feels like a trap game. To me, it feels like a trap game. And if we lose this game, we fall to 5-8, literally eliminating ourselves from the playoffs.
Yeah, we're out of there at 9-8. I mean, 5-8, we're done. Because even if we win 4 in a row and go 9-8, 9 wins not getting you in the playoffs in the AFC. Maybe in the NFC, but not the AFC. We would need like the Jaguars to completely fall off, which could happen if Trevor Lawrence don't get back out there, you know, but we need a couple teams to fall off for that to happen.
And on top of that, then we have every single team in the division to still play. Chargers, Chiefs, and the fucking Donkeys.
Yeah. What up, Elijah? Yeah, that's facts. Yep. And you know what's crazy is that we actually just activated Brandon Faison. So we're probably gonna see Brandon Faison's first action on Sunday. You know, he was one of our, you know, I wouldn't say a big name, but he was a guy that we signed in free agency that we would think that would contribute to be a starter for us. So he's going to be out there finally. So maybe that'll help us a little bit.
He was a Gus guy, and he left when Gus took off to the Colts.
Yep.
And I wasn't really impressed with him. I didn't think he was all that great when he played with us the first time underneath Gus Bradley's system. You know, but he was definitely serviceable.
Unfazed? Faison got us our first interception that first year under Gus Bradley. Like we went almost the entire year without an interception until we signed him. And that same week he was signed, he got an interception. I think it was against either the Chargers or the Colts. It may have been the Colts. What up, Lake Show? Salute, bro. I like Brandon Faison, dude. He's a good player. I think with him out there, our secondary immediately gets better because we don't really have that much talent out there in our secondary, bro. Like Marcus Epps, I don't think Marcus Epps is good. I think Marcus Epps is a bum. What up, Ned? We have Trayvon Merrick.
Marcus Epps. I defer from that. I like Marcus Epps. I think he's actually a really good player. Now, I
think he's a good box safety, but I think leaving him out there in coverage, I don't think he's very good at that. I've seen him get his boot smoked several times. I mean, he was so bad he got benched. He got benched for Isaiah Palomal. What game was that? Maybe one of the New York games, I think, or the Dolphins. Oh yeah, it was the Dolphins game where Tyreek Hill had that big completion and Marcus Epps was way out of position and he got benched for the entire game for Palomal. What up, All Eyes on G? Salute, bro.
And then also we got rid of Roderick Teamer, right? So
yeah,
Roderick Teamer is also
got his bum ass.
Right. So does that move Palomal up behind
Epps.
You know,
behind Epps,
up behind Epps. So you move him from free safety over to strong safety.
Nah, he plays. Marcus Epps plays free safety. Trayvon Merrick is our strong safety.
Okay, so Morig went to strong safety. He's not playing free anymore.
No, see, that's where they got it all fucked up. Merrick should be playing free, and Epps should be playing strong. They got Epps playing strong and Merrick playing free.
No, see, that's fucking
Epps
crazy.
Playing free and Merrick's playing strong. Sorry, I twisted that up.
I mean, I guess it's working. I mean, the defense is actually the bright spot of the team this year compared to the $100 million we dropped into an offense who can barely score 17 points.
Yeah, I mean, I like to look at it that way, but at the same time, it's like that's not saying much because our offense ain't did shit all year. You know what I'm saying?
Surprise!
It's easy to be better than our offense this year. Our offense ain't did shit. What up, Cool Kev? Hey, so I got this Chug Buddy thing, guys. So this is a little thing that you attach to a beer, right? It's got this little suction cup thing on it. So what you do is you take your beer and it's like a shotgun, right? So you open up your beer and you put this little thing on it right here, right? Get that bitch on there like that. You know what I mean? And then it comes with this little key right here, right? And pretty much what you do is you just puncture this motherfucker, bro, and it goes down like a shotgun. So I'm gonna demonstrate for y'all right here. So I'm gonna crack this motherfucker.
Don't puke, bro.
Oh, I'm good, bro. I'm better.
He said, I'm good.
Cheers.
Some beer and
badass,
dude.
He said, I'm going 18 dummy. What the fuck you mean? All the way 18.
I said, you're drinking some shotgun and beers and going 18 dummy.
Yep, facts. And I told my girl as soon as fucking I got home, I was like, fucking, as soon as you get home, I'm partying. She got home at like 7 o'clock. I'm like, yep, time to drink, G. Time to drink. It's time to go down. Facts, unfazed. You guys know what's crazy? You know who came out with this right here? Guess who came out with this? Who invented this right here? He played in the NFL. He had a short NFL career. One of the highest touted players coming out of college. I'm not going to say the position because it's going to be a dead giveaway. Was drafted by the Browns. Nah, he was drafted by the Browns. I'll tell you that much.
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel. Yep. He came out with the Chug Buddy, bro. Because you know Johnny Manziel parties.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he came out with the Chug Buddy.
He's the money man.
Fucking Johnny Manziel.
Yeah. So fucking LL's the one who told me about it. My buddy is a Cowboys fan. He was like, bro, I got the Chug Buddy. Have you ever heard of it? And I was like, nope. He told me about it, bro. I instantly went and bought one. They have them on Amazon. They're like $28. Bro, last Saturday, I had to go to work on Sunday, dude. But last Saturday, bro, like I got hella drunk with my woman, bro. I took this Chug Buddy, bro, and took 4 beers back to back, bro. 4 Coors Light. And then I was drinking with it. Boy, I was fucked, bud. And I had to go to work at 2 o'clock in the morning. I texted my buddy and was like, hey, bro, I'm not going to make it, G. I just woke up and I'm still drunk. Like, I'm not going to work drunk. Fuck that. I was like, I'll fucking be there at like 4. He was like, all right. Yeah, I partied way too hard last weekend. But yeah, so fucking what was that?
It'll be a real test this week. Because
for our offense, it's probably going to be. I want to see our offense get it clicking, bro. I mean, who's to say that these motherfuckers going to be able to do anything defensively? The Chiefs had like the 4th ranked defense, 3rd in fucking the defense and fucking scoring or whatever, bro. Like me and Pizzle talked about it, bro. The Chiefs had a hell of a defense, bro, and Aiden O'Connell lit their ass up. And then the second half, we just couldn't get no fucking stops because Max Crosby wasn't on the field.
Aiden looked good these last 2 weeks against Miami and Kansas City. He didn't get enough fucking credit. Everybody's all like, oh, let's replace him. Let's sit him down. We need to bring in Jimmy. No, man.
Yeah, bring in Jimmy. That sounds like Raider Paul. Hey, Raider Paul, where you at, Jay?
Just let the kid blossom. He looked fucking great last week.
I
mean,
I know, Jared. Mistakes for me. You know, they're haters. Just him being a rookie, and they're smashing him with these blitzes and stuff. And the offensive line is inconsistent on the blocking. We can't get the running game going. We can't get no play action pass because we can't get no run. So, I mean, we're Band-Aids, man. We got holes everywhere. We're just trying to get it to go. The play calling looks vanilla, just like it did with McDummy. And that's part of the problem in our second half is we're not aggressive coming out in the third quarter. It's like they go in and they make adjustments for our offense in the third quarter. We go in and we don't do shit. We think they're not going to make any adjustments. You know, it's like,
but it's not like the play calling's not there because the first 3 drives we drove down the field and scored points. Hence, we missed the fucking field goal. But the play calling was there. The execution was there. Why didn't we keep our foot on their throat? And that's what killed me. We should have kept putting up points.
Yeah.
Instead, we were laying up. Oh, fuck it. We'll punt it. Oh, fuck it. We'll go 3 and out. We'll go 4 and out.
Yeah. That's not how you beat them. That's not how you.
Yeah, we got real conservative, dog.
That fucking on 4th and 1 and miss it. Even though he missed, I'm not tripping that he missed it, but in that particular time,
what up, Dirty? You want to pull up, dog? I'll send you the link.
We can't beat them with 3s. We got to score 7s, and that's the problem.
Now that.
We got to put 7s up. We got to stop putting 3s up, dude. You know, Janikowski's the highest scoring player in NFL history, You know how embarrassing that is? That means he's
Yeah,
out there
right.
kicking fucking field goals, bro, on a regular basis. That aren't extra points, bro. Those are fucking going out and kicking field goals. 15 years worth of going out and
bombers
kicking
at that.
field goals.
You know what's fucked up though? You know what's fucked up, G?
Every game.
We fucking had like a bunch of time left, like 30 seconds, 40 seconds left to go before halftime, G, and we let like fucking 20 something seconds run off the clock before even calling the fucking play. Got super conservative and kicked the field goal. Like that was bad, bro. That was bad. That was like
also a rookie. Yeah, we're gonna hit these growing pains, man, because he's not used to being there. Give him a little bit of time too. We're lucky to even be in it. If we still had McDummy, we would be 0-3. Fucking when we let his ass go, we would still be.
I don't know if we would have won any more games with McDummy
now.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I'm actually kind of optimistic about it, man, because I don't really. I mean, look at the circumstance.
Yeah, no.
If we make the playoffs, it'll be fucking miraculous. Look at everything we've gone through, and it's every year we go through some bullshit like this. We fire our coach, some bullshit goes down, fucking like one of our best players winds up going to jail or something. It's so cliche. It happens every year. Makes you wonder what the fuck they got in store for us next year. Because they really always try to put the fucking foot on our head every year. And toward the end, we're scratching and clawing just to make the playoffs. McDummy was a sabotage from the fucking get, man. And
I had a feeling he was going to be that too, bro. Like I had a feeling in the back of my mind, dude, this dude's a succubus, bro. Like he's here to suck the Raiders out of the Raider. You know what I mean? Or suck the Raider out of the Raiders. And that's exactly what he did, dog. He went completely against anything that we did. You know what I'm saying? Anything that we were known for, dog. He completely came in and dismantled our team. Like, no, he didn't trade our best players away. You know what I'm saying? No, he didn't fucking, release some of our best players, but he completely killed the whole mindset of this team. What up, Al's Ghost? The whole mindset of this team was gone. What it meant to be a Raider was out the window the moment that he walked in that door. You know what I mean? Like being a Raider didn't matter anymore. You know, it was what it means to be Josh McDaniels' teammate or his player. That's pretty much what it was. You know, and those like fucking Devontae Adams said it himself, bro. Like it started to become more of a job than motherfuckers having fun. Like this is a game. We should be having fun. We shouldn't be feeling like we're coming to work every single day. Like I got all the way where I'm at now as an NFL player by busting my ass to where I can have a job where I can come to work every day and have fun. I'm not trying to come to work every day and this should be like a job. And that's how it was under, under Josh McDaniels. But it was the same way under Bill Belichick. But the difference between Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick is Bill Belichick won and Josh McDaniels has never done that. So players aren't just going to fall in line with Josh McDaniels because he ain't never did shit.
Well, I'm telling you, Harbaugh's not an easygoing guy either. And if they're not going to listen to McDummy, they're going to have a hard time listening to Harbaugh too.
Now Harbaugh's taking a fucking team that only had 3 wins in 2 seasons to the Super Bowl, dog.
It's about how.
Hey, I'm gonna say this too. He's the only coach who ever got any decent use out of Colin Kaepernick. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Homeboy is a quarterback.
I don't think he played. I don't think Colin Kaepernick played for anybody else.
Do anything with anybody.
No.
Because Kaepernick was trash.
Harbaugh's a quarterback whisperer, dog. Alex Smith was a losing trash ass quarterback before Harbaugh got there, dude. A super trash ass quarterback. And then Harbaugh made Alex Smith take a team to the fucking Super Bowl that Colin Kaepernick lost. Because Alex Smith got hurt.
The only thing that worries me about Harbaugh is I'd be afraid that he would also want GM responsibilities too.
Oh yeah, he does. He does.
He wants full power. He ain't coming in with half power.
He's like John Gruden, bro. He's gonna be just like John Gruden. He's gonna want the whole platter.
I would want a general manager to focus on general manager type decisions and then a head coach to focus on head coaching decisions. It's the same difference of having a guitarist and a vocalist compared to a guitarist / vocalist who does both at the same time. You're only able to exuberate 50% on each. So you're not going to be able to give it 100%. You're all in one thing. So it just makes no sense.
Yeah. Hey, and I just wanted to say this before I forget because I've been meaning to say it for a while and I didn't. So I shut down my podcast last weekend. I was gonna keep it going for like another hour, but fucking my dumbass, bro. Fucking, I don't want to talk to my daughter here. So my dumbass, bro, bought my daughter some AirPods for Christmas, right? And I bought them and had them sent to my house. Well, I thought it was my house, G. And the motherfucker, I get an update on my phone, bro. It's like your package is here. So I'm all out looking for it and shit. Can't find it. I go on the app, G, and that shit got sent to my old address, bro. So that's why I shut my podcast down, bro. So I had to run back to my old house, my old apartment complex, bro. And there was hella Mexican dudes like chilling on the porch, like it was like a fucking quinceañera type vibe. Like they was in there vibing and shit, drinking hella beers and shit. Bro, my package was sitting right in front of the door, bro. I walked right up and grabbed it and walked away. Didn't say nothing to nobody, bro. Like they didn't say shit. They probably seen the name on it, was like, that shit's not mine. But fucking thank you, Lord in heaven, bro, because those were like $250 for that set of AirPod Pros, bro. And they were just sitting in front of fucking some random person's house, and they didn't get stolen. Yeah, exactly, Sammy. I bounced out quick. That's why I instantly shut the show down, bro. I didn't put no ending caption, nothing, boy. I squatted instantly, G. And I'm in Stockton, bro. I'm already knowing they about to steal my shit. I was instantly thinking about Porch Pirates, dude. I was like, bro, they had just dropped it off, bro. By the time I got there, it had been like 20 minutes that it's been dropped off. I'm like, dude, this motherfucker better not be gone. But no, they didn't take it. It was cool. It was cool. They fucking fixed up the apartment complex and shit too. That shit was kind of nicer now than when I lived in it. But yeah, dude, they were all partying and shit. I wonder how they was feeling, bro. As they was like I said, bro, I didn't say nothing to nobody, bro. I just walked right up on the porch, grabbed the package, and squatted out, dude. Like, I don't know if that shit felt hella weird or whatever, but
yeah, I think you need to go on that app and change your address.
I already did that, boy. I did that, G, already. Well, see, because I ordered them from Best Buy, and I really
don't happen again.
So I used to live hella far from Best Buy, right? So I would get it delivered because I have this, like, since I've been like a credit card holder at Best Buy, I get like all these extra perks. They'll deliver the shit to my house for free. Well, now where I live at is right around the corner from Best Buy. So now when I order, I always just get curbside pickup. Well, I just hit delivery, not knowing that I haven't ordered delivery on Best Buy in fucking years since I had my old house, dude. And I just hit confirm. That bitch went right to my old house. I'd have been like, nope, I would have called. That's the reason why I fuck with Capital One, G, because they have like fully like customer protection. So like, say if, you know, you buy something, that bitch gets stolen, you know, they'll just give me my money back. So I really wasn't tripping, but I was definitely tripping because that would have been a whole process I would have had to go through with my credit card company. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah,
and
it was right there.
Credit or debit? It's credit, right?
Credit, yeah.
Yeah, so you be waiting a minute then.
Exactly, bro. Raider Pete. Yes, that's why I bounced out on the stream last week. Dirty said he's like, you left me unstuck. Yeah, sorry, dude. I squatted, bro. I was like, dude, there's like $200 and something sitting on somebody's porch right now, bro. I got to go get mine.
Got to go get it.
Yeah, I got
At least
to
they
go
were cool
get
about it though.
Yeah, that shit was cool. I mean, I expected them to be cool, but if they didn't, I had banger on me anyway, so I wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I definitely wasn't going over there without a strappy on me. So like I definitely had that because I didn't know who was over there. If my old landlord was there, bro, like that motherfucker didn't like me, bro. What up, Wild Turkey? So I've already had banger on me. So when I got there and I seen all the fucking Mexican dudes, I guess the old dude that was there that didn't like me, he said he was getting ready to sell it. And when I went there, this was the first time I've been there in like 3 years. He's completely, I can tell he sold it because he didn't give a fuck about that little duplex, bro. Shit was all ran down like a project and shit. And now it was all clean and nice with fresh paint and shit. I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely sold it. But yeah, bro, I just squatted. What up, Yonder? Salute, bro. But yeah, bro, I was tripping the whole time I'm driving there, bro. I'm going like 80 down a 35-mile-an-hour speed street, bro. I'm letting that bitch like 80 swerving around cars and shit.
Trying to catch a case.
That's turkey facts, bro. I'm on the run, boy. Fuck you mean?
Reckless driving.
Yeah, that shit was fucked, bro. So let me ask some questions. See, this is one thing like I love about hardcore because hardcore always got like good ass questions. I'm not like the kind of person to ask questions. Let me think of something. So how do you guys feel about Aiden O'Connell's performance thus far this year? Like, do you think he's, you know, he's got the potential to be like a starter for us or like a backup, or how y'all feeling about Aiden?
It is winter out. Terrence, you're tripping. You're acting like it's summer.
Yeah, Terrence, this motherfucker lives right next to the ocean. It's probably like 10 degrees right there.
It's fucking cold over here, yo.
Yeah, see, I'm not good at asking questions. I feel like he's got like potential to be like a backup. I ain't gonna lie, I would love for him to be our starter, bro. Like if he could find a way to be our starter, I think that'd be dope because he'd be a 4th round pick and we could spend our money elsewhere. But I don't know. I don't really see starting potential from Aiden O'Connell, like a number 1 quarterback. But I don't know. I like the kid, bro. I think he's all right. He definitely goes out there and plays with his fucking heart on the line, bro. That motherfucker be taking hits, all kind of shit. Appreciate you, Willie Wayne. Hey, fuck off, Terrence. We don't all live in fucking Eastern New York where it gets like fucking minus 20 degrees, boy. Fuck you mean? What up, Pyro? Salute, G. Yeah, what's the temperature out there?
All the time. What are you talking about?
Hey, Alexa, what's the temperature in Pacifica, California right now?
Probably 50.
Right now,
48.
in Pacifica, California, it's 51 degrees Fahrenheit.
51.
Also, I can provide you with tomorrow's.
So it's probably like 30
forecast
degrees
and
because he's right on the
Would you
ocean,
like me
G.
to do that?
Yeah,
No,
it's pretty
bitch, I
cold
want you to
weather.
shut the fuck up, stupid bitch. Talking you
No.
nowhere.
I'd have to see more on Aiden, bro. After last week, I definitely want to see more through him because that's what we want out of our potential starter. If we can see more games like that out of him, then yeah, absolutely. Why not run with the kid? He's a 4th round pick, like you said, which means he's not going to cost very much for the 5 years that he's going to be here until it's time to give him a contract. You know, and do I think he's got the potential to be a starter? But I think he's more got the potential to be a Marquise Tuiasosopo than anything, a viable backup to a franchise.
That's a good comparison, G. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, Marquise Tuiasosopo was probably the best backup in the NFL as far as I was concerned, bro. That guy was very serviceable. Out of a 6-game stretch, he could get you 4 wins. And that guy fucking knew the playbook very well, and he made a shit ton of money to hold the clipboard until it was his time to come in the game and perform. You know what I mean? Marquise Tuiasosopo was a damn good quarterback, and I could see that in Aiden O'Connell. I say to the very least, that's what he'll be.
Like a Bruce Gradkowski and shit?
Right. He had a chance, Critique. He had a chance, Marcus Tuiasosopo. He could have been the fucking man. He had a chance to be the man for this team.
I remember. That's like right when I started watching Raiders football. I remember
down in the AFC Championship game against the Ravens. We just couldn't get anything, though, bro. We tried. And even at the very end, when Gannon, Andre Rison was open in the end zone, he just couldn't put any info in it. That's why it got picked. He couldn't put any heat on that ball. He was wide open, but he just, his shoulder was out. And, he really had a storybook ending chance right there, bro. Really, for that chance to come into that's what people dream about right there. To come in a championship game, lead your team to a championship, and then go to the Super Bowl. That's what I really thought they were writing right there, because it was like really just at that time. That's like the first time I've ever even seen that. That's ever even happened. So I was like, man, step it up. If you can step it up right here, kids, you're going to be the starter for the next 15 years, no matter what.
I agree, Sammy. I don't want to just give him his job.
And he didn't. That was the thing. That's when he slumped.
Yeah,
he didn't do well. He did not do well in that 3-game stretch, and it wound up, ending up. He was the backup. Kerry Collins came in. That was our starter. Oh my God.
Yeah, I remember Kerry Collins. That motherfucker was throwing passes to Randy Moss, him and Aaron Brooks.
Why can't you remember those years? Because there's nothing to really remember.
God. Dude, I remember.
You guys remember Aaron Brooks?
That line. His eyes were as wide as 50-cent pieces behind that line.
Was it worse? Was it worse than fucking? Was it worse than motherfucking? McGloin had the biggest deer in headlights look I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Him too.
As soon as Matt McGloin had pressure, it's like he would just fold. He would just fold, bro. My bad, Dirty. I didn't see if you said you wanted the link, G. I remember asking you. I didn't see you said you wanted it, G. I'll send you.
And at least we don't have to deal with that. Aiden's got poise, bro, and he'll stand there and he'll take the hit and he'll run. I mean, so he's not lightning fast. He'll take the hole, bro.
Hey, fuck you, Raider Joe. I was just getting ready to say that, you cocksucker. Go fuck yourself. How about that? How about that,
he's-
Raider Joe? How about that? I was
He's-
going to
he's-
ask y'all, you guys remember Lamont
That's
Jordan?
strong.
Hey, great minds think alike, you dickhead. Fuck off, pussy.
I would definitely, I mean, and I don't think I'm the only one who believes this, but I think he's got the greatest of the arm strength when it comes to out of all three quarterbacks. I think he throws harder and farther than all three quarterbacks on the roster. So, you know, his control can be a little off.
Hoyer and Jimmy G got noodle arms.
And we all knew that, but everybody fucking sat there and said, "Oh, fucking Jimmy G can definitely throw it 20 yards." Not without putting both butt
I ain't
cheeks
never
in
said that. I
fucking his
rooted for
back
Jimmy
into
G,
it.
but I always said his fucking arm is a noodle.
It fucking, dude, as a pitcher, man, I mean, that dude, weak. If you can't get it farther than 10, 15 yards, man, it's just, you ain't got no arm strength. And that was him, dude. And Brian Hoyer's got arm strength, but dude, fuck, he sucks. 17 years, 16 years in the league, and he can't get no better than a third string job.
You're on the
Second
wrong
string
channel,
with
cool,
McDaniels.
Change the station.
But
No,
yeah, man, I like Aiden,
bro.
dude.
You good? You keep talking. You
Yeah,
good?
no, I like Aiden too, and he's making
I like
rookie
Aiden.
mistakes.
Let's get somebody else in here. I know that when we were sitting there reaching for a veteran quarterback, none of us wanted Jimmy G. None of us wanted Jimmy G.
Fuck
Jimmy
no,
G
I didn't want
was-
Jimmy G. My live reaction of us getting Jimmy G is still up on my page, boy. Fuck you mean I was going crazy.
Yeah,
I was going
None of us
crazy when we
wanted
got him, bro. Fuck him. If y'all want
None
to
of
see
us
my
wanted
motherfucking
him.
reaction to Jimmy G, you can go back and look on my channel, boy. Bitch is up there.
If anything, we wanted Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, we got it.
I wanted Tom
Yeah,
Brady,
that's
Aaron
exactly
Rodgers,
what we-
anything that was an upgrade over Derek. If you're going to get rid of Derek, you got to upgrade. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry
Go
because
with the lateral move.
dude,
Exactly.
if Derek Carr had Devontae Adams and the Saints, bro, they would be a lot better, bro. Because he don't have no chemistry with none of them wide receivers. And one of his wide receivers is a bitch, bro, a diva. Michael Thomas, bro. He's a bitch. He's a female. You know what I mean? So he don't really have that dude. You know what I mean? I honestly, bro, still say this to the day, bro. I feel like if we had Derek Carr this year, we would have a better record than we do now. And I don't like Derek Carr. I just think he's better than any quarterback that's on our roster right now, bro. He's better than Jimmy G. He's better than Brian Hoyer, and he's better than Aiden O'Connell. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, kudos for that, bro.
He's riding.
No, facts. I hate Derek. I'm just speaking facts, bro. Like, I don't like Derek at all. Everybody knows I hate Derek. I'm just keeping it a beater, dog. Like, he'd be better.
I'm speaking facts too. His record is worse than ours, and he's benched. So I don't think he's going to be doing anything.
But he just had a organizational change. He had a new change in his offense. Everything is brand new for him.
Well,
Everything's brand new. Everybody knows Derek Carr usually flourishes in his second season in the offense. I mean, will they get that? Because
the scheme.
Dennis Allen might lose his job. So they might have to learn a whole new offense. I'm just saying, dog. I just feel like
then we're 10 or 11 years in with Derek Carr.
Exactly,
You know
Ned.
what I'm
Jimmy G
That's
is a
just
downgrade
too
from Derek Carr, and you don't get rid of a fucking employee and fucking that's talented at his job, and you downgrade, bro. You don't do that.
We
mean,
all
the one
agree
thing
to
I
that,
can
but
say-
when all that's left is the fucking broken down piece of shit, that's what you got. There's nothing left, bro.
Dude, I'd rather have that broken down piece of shit than Jimmy Garoppolo, G.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because Jimmy Garoppolo is a real broken down piece of shit,
That's
G.
all that
Like,
was
Jimmy
left.
Garoppolo can't even play a fucking game. Jimmy Garoppolo got benched for a 4th round rookie quarterback. That's how bad he is.
But was he out there playing hurt too? Was he out, you know?
We don't know that. What up, Goon? We don't know if he was out there playing hurt. We don't know if Garoppolo's been hurt.
He was supposedly hurt, standing on the sideline laughing as his team was losing the NFC Championship. I also do know that when I went on A-Bomb's channel and talked about him, about what should I, as a Raider fan, expect out of Jimmy Garoppolo, and he looked at me and said, "Thank you for taking him." When fucking A-Bomb tells you thank you, you need to think about what the fuck you just got yourself into.
Oh, yeah.
Because he hates the Raiders.
Oh,
Why would he want to? Dude, they gave him away.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what kills me. They gave him away, and McDaniel's like, hey, let's get Jimmy G.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you know what's
but
crazy is the report
got
that came
Jameis
out
Winston,
that
maybe,
Dave Ziegler wanted to trade up for CJ Stroud, bro, and Josh McDaniels told him not to.
Ollie, Carr might be weak, but Carr also would have been better off over here because it would have been his second year in the system.
Exactly.
We all know better than that. We've been watching him for 9 years.
And I hate Derek Carr. I'm just keeping it a beat there, dog. Like, we would be winning more with Derek right now than we would in the current situation we're at right now. Second year in the offense, second year with Devontae Adams. Our defense is playing a lot better. I feel like we would definitely right now. What are we, fucking 5-7? We'd probably be 7-5. What up, Gordo? Salute, bro.
But I mean, it is what it is. I'm just glad that we ripped the Band-Aid off now because we already knew that Derek wasn't going to get us to where we needed to be.
Exactly.
And we needed to move on. So now we have a rookie quarterback who actually shows some type of promise.
Yep.
And I mean, it's not like we fucking went and drafted Jamarcus Russell again, which is nice. You know, the dude actually can play. And I mean, literally, what is this going to be, his 6th game as an NFL starter? Against starting defenses?
This is his beginning.
And he just played probably the best game in terms of like his completion percentage and his QBR and shit against one of the best defenses in the league. You know.
And by the way, overall rated 2nd best rookie overall this season.
Yeah.
Right behind CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
2nd best rookie quarterback. Not fucking bad for a 4th round pick.
No, for sure. They hit on him.
I think what Aiden's biggest flaw is, in my opinion, bro, is that he holds the ball too long. He needs to throw the ball, dude. Like, I see multiple times, dude, where I'm counting in my head 1,000, 2 1,000. He's still got the ball. Like, going into 3 1,000. Like, bro, the ball should have been gone already, dude. Like, either run the fucking ball or throw it out of bounds at this point, dude, because you're not really running the ball like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you just watch the games, bro, like watch the games and watch his dropbacks and count them in your head, bro. 1,000. By the time most of the time, dude, you're getting to almost 3 1,000 before the ball is even out of his hands, bro. What up, Dirty? He's got to get rid of that fucking football, G.
He should be hitting that back foot and the ball should be coming out. But he's not hitting the back foot and coming out. And that's why
this is his thing, bro. So what I had seen,
that's what he was doing.
And what's going on, man?
what I had read about Aiden is that coming out of college, he had a bad, drop back in terms of like deep drops. Like when he tries to go deep drops and try to, hold the ball for a little bit longer, he taps his heels, bro, or like taps his feet together instead of actually just planting and throwing. So I've seen it. Coach JB, he's on fucking Instagram and Twitter and all that shit. He breaks down quarterbacks every week. And he said that Aiden looks like a real good quarterback, but he's got to work on that heel tap and shit, the foot tap and shit, because I seen it too. They showed clips. Like he'll have a deep drop where he's supposed to hold the ball for 3 seconds and like a max protection, and he'll get into the back of his drop instead of planting in his plant foot, bro. He clicks his feet together for some weird ass reason and then plants and throws. So our boy got a baggie on him. You heard?
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Our boy got a whole zipper thing. I got this right here.
66.
This is a motherfucking lemon meringue right here, boy.
So y'all got to come back to Cali. $66 for an ounce of fire.
Yeah, so this right here,
cheap.
This right here is some fucking lemon meringue. I pay like $65 a half for this shit. Super duper hardball though.
Yeah, all eyes. I got that GG4.
That gas. That shit look like some Mexican brown weed, dog. I ain't even gonna hold you, G.
I got it in a pound yesterday.
Oh, look at Pizzo. He got a whole pickle in there.
Got a whole fucking jar. Jesus Christ. I'm sitting over here with my little quarter ounce.
Oh, we showing jars, huh? Bro, I got so much tree that I got plants hanging up right there that I'm just picking buds off at this point. You're like, I got so much.
Damn.
What up,
y'all want to see some jars? Like, I got some jars for you, G. Look at this. Got 2 jars just sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? 2 jars. We're gonna start pulling show and tell tree out this bitch, you heard?
I'm waiting for my harvest to come in. I'm waiting for my harvest to come in.
Hello.
I got 6 strands. I got 6 strands growing right now. In my wonderful. I can hold up to 18 plants in my newly beautiful in-house green. You know what I mean? Like I got the whole in-house system, bro, with the blacked out curtains, everything. You know what I mean? Lights.
Oh, you got one of these right here, these big ass tents. You see, I got
that
tents,
one right
Look,
there.
I got a tent right here. That's my drying tent that I dry my tree out in. You know,
big one or the small one?
I got the big one that I grow in right there.
Yeah, I got the big one right there, but it's double that size.
Oh yeah, this is a fucking what is this? A 5x5? Yeah, it's a 5x5. Yeah,
I got a 12 by 8. I got a 12.
Oh yeah, that bitch big as fuck.
That's like a fucking like a little mini greenhouse inside the home.
Bro, I can do a show in that bitch if I wanted to. I can do a show.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What up, Rafa? What's good with you, bro? What's on your mind, G?
Yo, I just wanted to tell salute to everybody. But I gotta tell you this one. Aiden O'Connor, I mean, there's 5 games left this season. I mean, he has very potential to win the organization over. I mean, in America, we just finished 5-0 to get to the playoffs. I mean, his playing straights have no shown anything great, but where he's something what capable. And if the Raiders had a good position to the first round to draft a quarterback, they were like, I think that team will do that because the Raiders don't view him as a future at this moment. But my concern is about this lack of mobility. And he seems like very chill and a good teammate. What are those players that he doesn't pan out? You say really, I'd hope the best for him because it's not too early what his role behind for the year could be. I mean, many are writing, but it's not to be like the quarterback for the future. It might be true because due for the quarterbacks in the upcoming class, it became one of them. I mean, pretty much of this, he showed flashes, but he hasn't put together yet. And he has these last few weeks to prove his team definitely started. Otherwise, I see the team drafting quarterback hiding the second to compete in that season. He's played very enough to at least have the backup and spot starter.
Do-rag Rafa.
There you go.
Yeah, what up, you?
What up, Cash Lord? Salute, bro. Always a pleasure.
Nah, I
man, I think if Aiden O'Connell, bro, like, you know, prayers up to the football gods, can find a way to win 5 straight games in a row, bro, or 5 games in a row, G. I think we may have a little shan. You know what I'm saying? What up, awesomeness? Salute.
Not gonna happen. Sorry.
Yeah, not gonna happen. I know, G, but can a motherfucker pray and wish? You know what I'm saying? Can I pray to the football gods one time? Like, please. And not only that, football god, do not let the 49ers fucking win a Super Bowl in Allegiant, bro. That's like the ultimate slap in the face. Like, please, thank you. What up, Snake Bite? Salute, bro. Fuck your car, Snake Bite. I fuck with you, but fuck your quarterback. Fuck the Saints and your quarterback. I really ain't got no hate for the Saints.
I just thought of something that made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. Could you imagine a Kansas City Chief and San Francisco Super Bowl inside of Allegiant Stadium?
I'm a motherfucking Kansas City Chiefs fan the entire day. What up, Flex Town? Salute. I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan the entire fucking day. Bro, on my mama, anybody but the 49ers. I don't give a fuck who it is, boys. Fuck the Niners.
I don't want neither one.
They can fucking wreck their goddamn plane on their way to the Super Bowl, bro. Fuck them.
It'll be like the last time they played in the Super Bowl, nigga. I didn't watch.
Yeah, last time I played in the Super Bowl,
bro, but fuck that.
I was hoping and praying for a fucking tie.
I hate them both, so I didn't watch. I said, fuck, just let me know if I want any squares or not.
What up,
sit up here and smoke this blunt. Y'all let me know.
As a matter of fact, if I remember right,
I didn't watch that shit.
As a matter of fact, if I remember right, I was wishing that the fucking airplanes would crash before they ever got to the fucking stadium. I hate both teams. Don't want to fucking see neither one. Sorry, A-Bomb. It's just don't want to see y'all play any Super Bowls anytime soon.
I'm sorry.
Especially with the way y'all talk shit.
It'll be the Eagles again, bro. I'm sorry. It'll be the Eagles again, so we ain't got to worry about that.
Come on, Dirty. They just blew him out.
I know one thing.
I mean, it was a regular season game, though. It was a regular season game, dog. This wasn't no playoff game they just played. I think the playoff Eagles are going to be a lot tougher than the playoff Niners, bro. And knowing the Niners, bro, they're probably going to be injured by the time the fucking playoffs come anyways. They got an injury-prone ass football team because they're a soft fucking football team.
The Eagles or the Cowboys, man. Either one of them is fine with me, nigga. Just not the Niners. Nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Except anybody but the Niners, bro. I don't give a fuck.
I even take the goddamn Detroit Lions, nigga. Let the Detroit Lions.
Oh, I would love to take the Detroit Lions. They ain't even got no Super Bowls, I don't think, bro. Y'all can go get y'all first ship.
Shit, if the Lions go, nigga, I'm a Lions fan that weekend.
I say if I'm going to pull for anybody, it'd be the Lions, right? Because I don't give a fuck about the Chiefs. I definitely don't want to see the 49ers win it all. I don't want to see the Cowboys win because I'm down here in Cowboys country. These motherfuckers will never shut up if that happens. I don't even fucking want to be around that shit. So yeah, go Lions. Fuck. I mean, shit, that'd be the only way to do it. And we need to play spoiler. If we fucking lose this next week, we need to beat the Chiefs somehow, make sure they fucking don't get a top seed. Need to make sure we beat the Chargers so they don't even get in. You know, that's the mentality we got to have if we lose against the Vikings this week. And I hope to God we don't lose against the Vikings this week.
Your team
Vikings
have a nation, mine does.
We're not dangerous. I'm not scared of Dobbs. Dobbs is a piece of shit. We better not get used by this dude.
It all depends on what they do with Justin Jefferson, man. Yeah, all depends on what they do with Justin Jefferson.
And see, didn't I hear that he's coming back this week?
Yeah, he's playing. They've kept his ass on ice just for this game.
Hell
I know they did too.
They kept his ass on ice just for this game, bro. They're gonna put him up against Devontae, even though they play the same position. That's what this is what this game is all about. Who's gonna be the number one wide receiver in this game? Who's gonna come out?
Because there's always been that argument between Justin Jefferson and Devontae Adams.
Yep.
What quarterback can? It's gonna be, in my opinion, it's gonna come down to what quarterback can get the ball more like on a more consistent basis at an efficient level, though. You know what I mean? Like not turning the ball over and shit. Like Joshua Dobbs, he's playing solid, bro, but he's been turning the ball over like crazy. You know what I mean? If you look at his fumbles and his interceptions, he threw like 3 interceptions, bro, against the Bears. And the Bears are fucking
he's a passover for what they really fucking have when he comes back next year.
Yeah. So, and if we lose to a quarterback that ain't got no eyebrows, G, like I'm gonna lose my mind, bro.
The problem is, no eyebrows. The problem is he can get outside the pocket and move. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, no doubt. We struggle against those kind of quarterbacks.
You gotta contain him, man. If you don't contain Dobbs, he's gonna make something happen.
Yeah. And we've got a defensive end who's not 100%.
Huh?
We've also got a defensive end who's not 100%. Got a bad wheel.
Defensive end don't need to be 100%. He just need to be able to fucking.
Yeah, I don't think any player right now in the NFL is at 100%.
Yeah, I don't think there's none. Shit, Tyreek Hill ain't at fucking 100%.
He just got an injury. That's all.
But
you guys saw that picture, right? You guys saw.
Yeah, I know, but he's had a bye week. I mean, he's had a bye week. Apparently, from what Max Crosby said, is he's feeling a lot better than he did in that game against Kansas City. And I seen it in the chat too that everybody wants Max Crosby for that Christmas game. I agree, bro. I feel like Max Crosby's just his aura of him being on the field against Patrick Mahomes gives us a chance to win because this dude, Max Crosby, is like one of the only pass rushers in the league that I've seen that can actually get under his skin and make him like completely get out of rhythm. I mean, how many quarterbacks do you see talking trash to other teams, bro, and defensive ends like he did Max Crosby? Like they put that shit on that quarterback shit on Netflix. You know what I mean? Like he has a true, like Max Crosby has a true aura around him, dude, to where when he's on the field against Mahomes, dude, Mahomes is scared, bro. Like I honestly feel like Mahomes fears Max Crosby, dude. Like he absolutely fears that man. And
I've been telling you. I mean, Max Crosby has become like the glue.
You ain't been telling me shit, motherfucker. No, I'm just holding you, G.
Yeah.
I'm just holding you. You good? Talk your shit.
I mean, Max Crosby has been the dog of the season, and he's been like he carry on for the organization for years. I mean, how many defensive edge has been superior to Max Crosby? None, because Max Crosby is one of them, and he's been like a leader of the team. Has carried on for the last.
Go ahead, Rafa. You good, dog? I'm just addressing the chat, bro. Why you so shy and anxious, dog? Talk your shit.
No. I'm not shy at all. I'm not shy at all.
Okay. Go ahead, then, G. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's my point right now. I mean, Max Crosby has been the glue for the defense and been the dog, and I know he's just missed a game for the injury. I mean, there's a lot of explanations about for the Max Crosby, but I've been telling you, he's been the leader who carried on for the organization for all of the last seasons, and without him, there'll be no defense.
No, I feel like without fucking Max Crosby, bro, our defense goes from being like good to being like dog shit. Like, I think that's how good Max Crosby is, dude.
I think a lot of people are underestimating and dogging the shit out of Malcolm Kuntz, dude. I think that guy is starting to come on.
But when Max Crosby's not out there, Kuntz ain't got no help.
I understand, but Kuntz is coming along, dude, and he looks good. He's going to be.
Well, he's in a contract year too, Pizzle, so he's got to come along now. Otherwise, he's not getting another job in the NFL.
Yeah, well, you know, it was JJ's year last year for a contract. He did good, right? And that's what you do.
Well, all players look good in contract years.
Exactly. Well, you know, I'm just saying.
You guys remember Albert Hainsworth when he fucking got all that motherfucking money when he went to the Redskins when he fucking put on that one good season for the Titans and got paid all that goddamn money?
Yeah, and then blurted out after that.
Went to the Redskins and was trash. No, I like Malcolm Kuntz, dude. Like, I've been on the record saying multiple times, I think Malcolm Kuntz is he has the potential to be a really good player for us. And if you look at his college pedigree, if you look at his college pedigree, he's the second most productive pass rusher to come out of Buffalo besides Khalil Mack. So he had potential to be great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. And he's had a chance to sit for a year or two behind Chandler Jones and Crosby. So it's not like he hasn't been learning from Crosby either. So
Kuntz.
Look, I told y'all, you cannot expect everything in the world from Kuntz, and you can't by itself, and you can't expect everything in the world from Tyree Wilson. They are a package. They are a rotational package. They work as a rotational package. Now, Tyree just has to get accustomed to the game next year. You know what I mean? It'll be a year behind him. Hopefully he gets better. But as it is this year, they are a rotational package, bro. And that's just what it's going to be. That's just what it's going to be, man. You got to accept. I mean, it's not bad the way that it works.
No,
you know what I mean?
It is kind of bad though, because Tyree Wilson should be the guy. We shouldn't. Malcolm Kuntz shouldn't be sharing no fucking snaps.
But you know, look, hey,
I'm just saying Kuntz is coming along. I'm not saying I expect him to step up and be the Max Crosby while Max Crosby is gone. I'm just saying that he stepped up and he's been able to you know, at least show out a little bit more this year than what he has. Or we didn't even get to see him last year because he was in the fucking doghouse.
So, no, I've always been a fan of Kuntz. I knew Kuntz was good, bro. I don't know why he got in the doghouse last year, dude. That was bullshit. It pissed me off the entire year.
Because they had Chandler Jones and he was hurt.
Yeah,
Kuntz was hurt last year. He was hurt.
I remember him being hurt, but I definitely know he was in the doghouse for sure. Because I remember they put him on the field for a couple times. There was that time last year where we were where the Chiefs had to kick a field goal and they fucking said like he had like a defensive holding or something on the field goal and they ended up scoring a touchdown. Like he was kind of in his last year,
happens, bro. You know what I mean? Shit happens. You know,
Woods is a fucking good football player. I ain't taking shit away from him, dude. He's got a great bend. If you watch him play, dude, he's got a great bend. He's got a great bull rush. The dude's got a bag of tools. You know what I'm saying? And you're seeing it. You're seeing it.
He just needs to hit the weight room.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got to phone him. And like I said, he's just learning too. This is his third year? I mean, you know, some people.
Yeah, I think it's his third year because he's only got I think he's for a free agent in his fourth season or some shit.
Yeah, so you know,
I like him, bro.
I just need him to produce a little. We just need him to make one or two more plays a game. That's all. We just need him to step up a little bit more. That's all. And help
My mind
Crosby
wanders though, bro. I mean, I look at Malcolm Kuntz and it's like, man, yeah, he's gotten a lot better. But then I look over in LA and I see that the league leading sack leader is Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
And it makes me fucking wonder what it would have been like if we would have had a decent head coach who would have went, because we could have got Khalil Mack back, but instead we went and got Chandler Jones. And I know I don't want anybody to forget that, because that's what this coach did. All right. That we could have went and got him back. He's leading the league in sacks. Could you imagine what it would be like to have Khalil Mack and Max Crosby on this defense right now? And yeah, to answer your question there, Rafa, there was somebody better than Max. His name was Khalil Mack when he played for this defense back in 2016 and 2017. All right. But to them together would have been absolutely fucking outstanding. And I mean, now we've got Kuntz and we've got a Tyree Wilson who does need time to develop. He started off hurt. Everybody forgets about that. He was hurt.
Fuck that. We should have even drafted him. We should have even drafted that bum.
He was a reach, man. At that,
exactly, bro.
Right there, and us needing defensive tackle as bad as we did. Why did we pass up on Jalen Carter? I still don't understand that either.
I can understand them kind of passing up on Jalen Carter
over a fucking Tucker.
I could see why they passed on Carter. That's just the whole Henry Ruggs shit in Las Vegas. But I mean, at worst, they could have took Christian Gonzalez, bro. Like at worst, like dude, we needed a corner too. Christian Gonzalez was right there, and I know he's hurt now. But who's to say he would have got hurt for us? And before Christian Gonzalez got hurt, he was one of the best corners in the NFL for the first 3 or 4 games of the season.
They didn't take Carter for a few reasons. One, he didn't interview well with us, and from my understanding, it was on purpose. He didn't interview with us.
I agree, Chris. He sucks.
Right. 2, they knew they couldn't control him. They knew they couldn't control him. This was a player that they felt was going to be a cancer in their locker room. And so they passed on him. Why they didn't get a corner?
Yeah, facts.
They felt like they knew this Chandler Jones situation was coming about. They kind of knew it from last year. You know what I mean? Towards the end of the season, from what I'm hearing, a lot of people said he started changing. And by the last game, he wasn't quite the same guy. So they kind of feared it coming. He came in and, he did the little pre-workouts and whatnot, but it just, that last instance where he came to the facility and was up in an uprage, you know what I mean? Problem was the systems were down. So it's not like they changed the code or nothing like that. The systems were down. You overreacted. Apparently he had been overreacting before that. And that was just the final straw because now you took it public. You know what I mean? So something's not quite right. And you can see something's quite not right with him still right now to this day. He still go on IG Live, and I don't ever understand what any of his lives are fucking about.
Yeah, facts, bro.
They literally just, it's like a collage of fucking thoughts and silence. It's like, bro, the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean? So Brody is obviously crying for help, and everybody hears him, and people have answered the call, but he keeps hanging up on motherfuckers. So that ain't nobody else's fault but his own. You know what I mean? At this point in time, man, whatever happened to you is because that's what you wanted. People have made the attempts to help you, but you don't want the help. That's not on me. It's not on anybody else. It's not on the Raiders. It ain't on your brother, your father. It ain't on nobody but yourself. So,
if you don't want to help yourself, what makes you think other motherfuckers gonna want to help you?
And not corner because they knew this was coming. Plus, he was on his last leg anyway, bro. We all knew that. He was on his last leg.
What up, Daniel Caps Keenan? Sweet, bro. Yeah, fucking Chandler Jones, bro, like maybe you guys, if you guys watched my channel last year, maybe you guys may understand why I was going so fucking crazy every fucking moment I had a chance to on Chandler Jones, dude. Now you guys understand why fucking I think it was Anthony Provencio. He did my call-in show and asked me what I would do to Chandler Jones if I saw him in person. I completely couldn't stand fucking Chandler Jones, dude. And that whole shit, that whole blowout, it's like, oh yeah, I guess I can kind of see this coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, he already was a sorry ass player. He was, in my opinion, Chandler Jones was the epitome of one of them veterans that are just trying to come to the fucking Raiders to try to get a last contract before they retire. So that's another reason why I fucking hated him. You know what I mean? His play kind of showed that, except for the one play he made last year against the Patriots, which was a great play. You know what I mean? But he was a nutcase, dude, and he sucked. You know what I mean? And hopefully the Raiders can find a way to get themselves out of some of that paper, because if not, you know, we're taking, I think, like a fucking $20-something million cap hit or $18 million cap hit next season if the NFL don't give the Raiders no kind of leniency towards him being a fucking whack case. You know what I mean? Otherwise, we're on the hook for like 20 mil next year in dead cap, and that could get us one of the best players in free agency that we're not going to be able to get now because this fucking stupid ass regime, this previous regime, went out and paid all this fucking money for Chandler Jones. So, who had 2 sacks or 8 sacks or 6 sacks in one game or some shit and finished the entire season with fucking 10 sacks, bro. Like, fuck out of here.
Fucking with our yaper.
Fucking with our yaper, G. Gonna have to make Mark Davis start coming out of pocket because that dead cap shit really don't mean nothing, because there's ways around that, but your owner's got to have paper though. You feel me? Because that comes in guarantees and shit, and them guarantees don't go towards your salary cap or your cap space. So you can give a motherfucker hella guaranteed money and a smaller contract, and they'll probably come. You know what I mean? That's what motherfuckers do. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they'll slide through. You know what I mean? Sometimes with guarantees. That shit did sound hella funky, G. But yeah, I think the fucking Raiders. I think the Raiders are gonna get some money back for that Chandler Jones shit. It was just too wacky. All the shit that he said. I think the Raiders should automatically get money back when he tried to accuse Josh McDaniels of killing fucking Aaron Hernandez. What up, father and son football? Like that should have been the number one giveaway, dog.
I could have saw all the other shit up to that point, but once he said that, I was like, "Yo, what drugs is he on? He's got to be on something."
Oh my god!
You know? Eating the fucking peyote out in the middle of the fucking Las Vegas desert.
Let me ask you all a question, man. You was 16. You know, when you was 16, right? What did you ask for Christmas, man? Be honest.
At 16?
Yeah, what did you ask?
I think I was asking for like a PlayStation. A PlayStation 2.
What'd you ask for, Petit?
An 18-speed Schwinn.
An 18-speed Schwinn. Pizzle, what'd you ask for?
I wanted a Marrow. I wanted my dad's Marrow, even back then.
Rafa, did you ask for anything at 16 for Christmas?
Piss.
Besides the loss of your virginity? What you still asking for at Christmas?
No, he was begging
but hold it a minute. No, at 16 at Christmas, my first beer and PlayStation. My first beer.
Your first cup of piss. Santa Claus's piss. His urine.
No, that's the first beer that I was drinking at 16.
My son
Santa Claus's dick juice.
My son with no license, no permit, hasn't even taken driver's ed. For a 91 Ferrero. Yeah, right.
And I took driver's ed, bro, and fucking.
I'm not buying no Chevy, so you can forget that.
All good.
I know. I met Dirty. He's a Ford guy, bro. I fucking hate Fords, bro. I won't fucking own no Ford.
Hey, that was a nice truck you was in, though, wasn't it?
It was. Ford makes some good trucks.
You need to go look that shit up right quick, bro, because like them new F-150s, I fucking went and looked it up because see my job, man, that's what they give us. It's all them new F-150s to roll around in to clean them swimming pools. Literally, the only 2 longest lasting trucks on top of those Ford F-150s are which 2? Can you guess them?
A Honda truck and a Toyota truck.
Correct, Ben. And they can go up to 500,000 miles, including those fucking Ford F-150s. Don't knock them F-150s, bro. They fucking actually got it right, bro. They got it right. I'm telling you.
Hondas and Toyotas, bro, them bitches run forever, bro. That's the reason why I buy them every single time I buy a new car. I'm like, I'm gonna go buy a Honda or Toyota or something. Them bitches gonna run forever. I just gotta do the oil changes and the tune-up, and I'm good. This bitch gonna run. I'm gonna pass this car down to my kid. This bitch gonna run so long.
The only difference is the payload on the Ford never changes. The Tundra, the payload, you can't haul anymore after I think it's like 300,000 miles. You can't put a payload back there anymore. It ain't going. The truck ain't going. It ain't gonna hold it. You got to replace the bed in the back. So you know what I mean. Like I love my Ford. I don't put a lot of shit in the back of my truck. You know what I mean? Because they are aluminum beds. Let's be honest. They are aluminum beds. They're not steel beds. You know what I mean? So, and they're fiberglassed outside.
What up, Estrada?
It's like, bro. But
see, the only Ford that I like, bro, or what is that? The 64 Mustang, 69 Mustang. The 69 Mustang's fire. 69 Mustang GT. Oh yeah, 68. There you go.
68, the one everybody wants, and the 68 and the 65.
Which one was the one on Gone in 60 Seconds?
That's the 60. That's the 60. 66. Well, it's the 68. That's the 68.
Yeah, I think it's the 68. Yeah. Charles, the 68 fastback. Facts, bro.
Yeah, that's the 68 fast. But that car, man, that car is a fucking. That is a piece of art, bro.
Yeah, I know it is.
Never seen it in person. That shit is a piece of art, bro.
Yeah, like that and the fucking that and like the mid 90s 5.0s, the Mustang 5.0s, the mid 90s, them bitches used to skirt, boy.
I got a 94, the Fox body.
Yeah, Fox bodies. Yep, the 94 Fox body. Them bitches go, boy. We used to do dumbass sideshows in them Fox bodies, boy. What up, Joe OE? What up, Clark?
I had an 87 with the 91 kit. That was a T-top. Bitches, it was rare. You didn't see them out a lot. The T-tops.
Oh yeah, we just pulling bitches off.
Yep. Man, shit, I didn't have a convert. I didn't have a hard top. I didn't have a convertible. I had the T-top. I was in the middle and I was flossing on these motherfuckers out here. Like, wow. It's silver on silver. I had silver paint, motherfucking alloy wheels, katanas, 5 stars. Nobody else was running the Japanese on an American car at the time because I had the 5 lug conversion kit put on it. You know what I mean? So they couldn't run the Japanese tires like I was running them, bro. Ooh, I was killing them out here, boy. Killing them. 215s in the trunk. Oh, that motherfucker used to smack.
What up, Furbo?
What'd you do with it?
My ex-wife made me give it away because she made me sell it because the car was, I had a kid, you know what I mean? And the car was just that car. If I would have kept that car would have
that part.
If I would have kept that car would have killed me, bro. Because I used to get in that car, bro. Gone. I had the T5 tranny. When nobody had it at that time, I had the T5 transmission. I had BBK everything, BBK headers, intakes, ports, you know what I mean? Cylinders, heads, everything, bro, was BBK. You know, and that motherfucker used to haul. Love that bitch, but I had to sell that one because it was that car was
wasn't kid efficient.
Oh, yeah, at all.
Wasn't kid efficient.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, my boy had a 94 Mero SS. Boy, that bitch used to get it with the T-top on the 94 Mero SS with the T-top on that bitch.
He had a Mero too T-top, but it wasn't an SS. He did have a Z28, but it wasn't the SS Z28.
Yeah, that bitch used to get it. I used to hear this motherfucker coming to my house from like blocks away and shit, bro. All the way down the street, bro. Like we used to fucking drive around and smoke, bro. Like we'd fucking go buy some tree back in the day and put some gas in the car, and we would just drive out of town and drive back. What up, Raider Paul?
You know what I loved about that car, bro, is that like if I pull up to the light, I got 15s banging, so you don't really hear the motor. You know what I mean? You just kind of hear the music. I used to love when the little rice rockets would pull up on the side of me and go, yeah. You can remember this is like 97, 98, 99. You know what I mean? We still in the 90s. You know what I mean? Remember, I'm from the Yay. You know, so I learned to drive. You know what I mean? In the Yay. I'm down here in LA, but I learned to drive up there. Right? Beats banging, bro. And they can pull up rice rockets and Honda Civics and Accord Integras and bro, just
the fuck is that? Critique a vape, like a weed vape?
Yeah, cake bar.
Okay,
bro. I used to hit the gas and the motherfucking car would shake like the motherfucker. Bro, because I hit the gas because I could. It was a stick, so take it out of gear, hit the gas. That motherfucking car would.
Yeah, it'll do this shit. Yeah,
like whoa. That's, niggas used to go like, you know how you be at the light? I used to see motherfuckers just.
Oh yeah,
and wreck their shit. It would pull. It would pull. Yep.
Yes, I that's why I miss that car, man. I love the shit out.
If you don't know how to fucking drive a clutch, yeah, that bitch will pull your ass right into a pole. I've seen too many people burn clutches, bro.
An 80 Ford Fiesta. They didn't make a Fiesta in 1980.
You gotta get a Ford Pinto, G. A Ford Pinto.
They didn't make a Ford Fiesta in 1980. The Fiesta didn't come along until they tried to find something to replace the Escort.
Yeah, 40 miles to the
gallon. They went to the Focus, and then they had tried to figure out something to change from the Focus, so they went with the Fiesta, and that shit lasted a year and a half, two. You know what I mean? Festiva, there you go, a 1984 Festiva. Yeah.
Ford Festiva.
Festiva.
I couldn't even see myself driving in something called a Festiva, G. You drive, bro. 1984.
Never had one of those. The lowest I've been on Ford's totem pole. Shit. I would say I had a 1987 Ford Taurus. I had a 1987 Ford Taurus. If you remember RoboCop, I had a RoboCop.
Yeah, I remember that.
I had a RoboCop.
RoboCop was before my day.
Bro. Yeah, I had a RoboCop police car, bro. Like that was my first car. That was literally my first car. It was sky blue. You know what I mean? With the navy blue interior, big ass trunk, big enough for 5 bodies. Yeah, I remember them trunks. You know what I mean? You put everything in that trunk, just everything, bro. It don't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those were built for the police.
James Furpo said an 89 Taurus. I remember the Tauruses used to go hard back in the day.
Hey, bro, they did. They did. If you had the right one, bro, if you had the right one.
That bitch out there sound like a Crown, running like a Crown Vic and shit.
I gotta go look in boxes and everything, man, to go find. I don't have many stored on any of my computers. They still in boxes.
Yeah.
Like, I need to upload them bitches one day. Take them somewhere and just scan them right here at the house. Scan them into my computer.
Take a day.
Bro, yeah, because the show was real drive.
My first car was a 94 Toyota Camry, and I wrecked that bitch within like 2 days of having that motherfucker and drove that bitch for 2 years wrecked.
I had an 85 Golf.
How many cars you didn't have in your lifetime?
5 cars.
5?
Yeah.
I got 5 now. I have 5 right now. How many cars you didn't have in your lifetime, Petite?
too many that I can count. I started off with a 1974 B100 Dodge Tradesman van. Shaggin' wagon.
God damn, that just felt like China coming out of your mouth.
You had the carpet too?
Yep, had the carpet, had the bed in the back, the bubble windows, the whole
Bubble,
9
I
yards.
was getting ready to ask you about the bubble window, bro.
That bitch had some foes on it. That bitch was riding on foes too.
Bro, my cousin had one of those.
It was on
with the
like
water
17s.
17.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got some spinner hub caps on that motherfucker. You heard? Them little spinning hub
Steel
caps.
rims. Old steel rims with the muscle side pipes on the side.
Some spinning
shit was
fucking
loud as fuck,
spinning
bro.
hubcaps on that G thing.
I know
I didn't want to
exactly
do
what
nothing
you're
like that, but shit, that was my mobile motel room for fucking many years. I did a lot of things in that van. And then fucking after that van,
He got a clean five machine.
Hey, bro.
After that van, then I got a Fiero.
Just the
Spinner
fact
up cap,
that van was featured on Scooby Doo, it got so much fucking attention, bro. It got so much fucking attention just because that shit was featured on Scooby Doo, bro.
Shaggy wagon.
Yeah.
That's why they call it the Shaggy Waggy, bro.
God damn.
Man, he had the water bed in the back, bro. Oh, he lifted up in the back, low in the front, bro. Oh, man. Yeah. I remember that fucking car, bro. I remember. I didn't have one, but my cousin had one.
I sang in front of the mirror.
Way before I was able to get a driver's license. You know what I mean?
That's funny. It's funny. What's up, Rafa? What's good with you, bro? What was the first car you had?
No, I'm not
lost. What was the first car you ever had?
Tell me.
What was the first car you ever had?
The first car. Well, that was way back. That was way back when I was in college. That was 18 years old. I think I just have a 1.4. Yeah, because when I was in college right now, on my birthday number 18, my parents, they just got me a Ford, and I was trying to do like a
Ford what?
Drive it. Like the Ford Fiesta for the 80s, a Ford Fiesta for the 80s.
Wait, Dirty fell out of his chair. What's up, Raider Paul?
That was one of the worst decisions I
He fell out of his chair. He fell right out that motherfucker.
That was the first car that they bought me on my birthday. I would just
We
like,
got 40 miles to the gallon, huh, Rafa?
You look like the kind of motherfucker that would drive one of those. I'm gonna hold you, G.
And that time they just gave me like a Ford Festiva, and at that time that I was like, it was on my birthday. No, because when I was 18, I was in college. My parents had just gave me like, oh my god.
I used to fuck a girl that had a Ford Festiva. It was a chick's car. That's why. That's the only people chicks had those cars, bro.
That was one of the one
Like
decisions that I ever had. But hey.
How many cars you got now, Rafa?
Now I just got only one.
What kind of car do you drive, Rafa?
No, I just got only one, but I was 18, but I just sold it.
What kind of car? What kind of car do you drive right now?
No, I didn't drive a car because right now I had to go for the driving license. So
Now how the fuck are you driving a car Festiva if you ain't got a goddamn driver's license?
No, but look, that was the first try that I had to go for the driving license.
Oh, so you failed.
Failed the driver's test.
So you've been failing the fucking driver's test for fucking how old are you? 37? You've been failing the driver's test for 20 years? God damn, man, you don't deserve to drive no goddamn car. Shame on whoever gave you the Festiva, goddamn it.
You're the type of person that just Uber everywhere, bro. Just
boy.
Give up, let it go. You're never getting a license.
Seems like a bad driver.
Hey, look, I'm not even clowning you. I'm applauding you, man. I appreciate you keeping your ass off the fucking road because you know you can't goddamn drive.
Rafa got one of those motherfucking. He's got one of those motherfucking rent scooters right in front of his house, bro. Where you you scan your phone and rent the scooter and burn rubber, and when you're done, you just leave that bitch laying on the floor. Rafa got one of those. What up, Raider Nation? Salute, boy.
Well, check it out. I was rolling the other night, and one of these fools is making deliveries on one of those in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
All blacked out and shit. I almost ran this fool over. Came out of nowhere. Ran the stop sign. Was all swerving on the side of
He
my
said they were doing deliveries.
Bro. I said, this motherfucker's about 2 inches from death right now. He don't even fucking know it.
He said he still got the Festiva.
Cool Kev, don't miss. Rafa can't
Hey,
drive.
when Rafa orders Uber, he requests a Ford Festiva. Hey, look, make sure they driving a Ford Festiva when they come pick me up, man.
Rafa, I don't always drive because I'm always lit.
Hey, did you add a 2-door or the 4-door?
You still got that do-rag, Rafa?
Yeah, it's got a do-rag on it. But no, I'm not doing it.
We need do-rag Rafa back, bro.
No,
We need like a split personalities from Rafa. We need like one night for Rafa to be Rafa, and then another night we need do-rag Rafa. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do it. Don't put it on. Don't do it.
No, I won't do it.
No, Rafa. Just say no, Rafa.
And just make sure you tell them that you're trying to get waves.
No, he's trying to catch waves. He's trying to catch.
You can't sell his do-rag, Dark, because he's got bugles. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to buy that do-rag. He's got bugles. He's got bugles, bro.
God damn.
All right, Fiona, salute, boy. Have a great one. G, go Raiders.
Yeah, it's
Oh
hilarious.
shit! But I
Bugles is Spanish for life, head life. I feel bad for that hat. That hat's getting chewed up right now, bro, by all kinds of fucking bugs crawling around in that mat.
No, I don't have it in the box, but
You probably had some mayonnaise underneath that do-rag, huh? Trying to suffocate all the lice and shit. You had some do-rag. You had to put hella mayonnaise and then put some do-rag in it, trying to suffocate all the fucking bugs.
Hey, Rafa, how many accidents have you had?
Oh,
damn, bro, you got a bug crawling on your head right there. G, what's that?
Rafa, how many accidents have you had?
Accidents?
Yeah, car accidents. What up, CT? Yeah, bro,
only
doing,
two. I
G?
just got
Doing,
only
G?
two.
The 90-year-old woman. That I'd rather have the 90-year-old woman.
I always got 2 accidents because I know.
Oh, no wonder you ain't got no goddamn driver's license. You stay your bitch ass on the porch. You stay on the porch, stupid kid.
I was a bad driver.
He said stay on the porch.
Stupid kid, Rafa. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to go out there and party.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad driver, but
He said I was a bad driver.
Oh,
no shit.
Hey, look, if you can't pass the written test, you are a bad driver.
He hasn't even made it past that part in 15 years. This motherfucker's been doing it for 15 years. That motherfucker still can't get it.
Look, it's only 7 versions of the test, okay? There's only 7 versions. At this point in time, I think you've taken every single one of them at least twice. Find your old ones, figure out where you went wrong, and study.
Yeah, Black Saturday's live tomorrow, Terrence.
In fact, no, just don't drive, Rafa. Don't drive. You want to learn to drive? Go to like a K1 kart school or something like that. Seriously,
yeah,
I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Go to like a karting school, bro. Go to learn to drive go-karts. You'll learn to drive real cars, bro.
Yeah, I might be to go to the lane for the school about it because trust me, and the whole point because I was a bad driver because I can handle it with the walk away or something like that, but I might learn.
How many DUIs you got, Rafa?
No, I didn't have a DUI. No.
Liar. I already looked up your rap sheet, bro. I looked up Rafael Chassin. Right now on my second screen, it says you have 2 DUIs and a vehicular manslaughter that you pled out and got 180 days probation.
You want to hear something on the trip?
You got a vehicular manslaughter, Rafa. What were you doing that night, bro?
No, I didn't have it on the manslaughter. I was.
All right, we're gonna share the screen real quick. Hold on, let me get Raphael.
I'd rather Rafa go learn how to drive one of them carts where you can crash and it ain't gonna be no issue versus somebody on the street he kills somebody. Like, Red means stop, because a lot of people don't know this. Red is stop. Green
the one
is
on
go.
the top, Rafa. The one on the top.
Look. If you're a veteran driver,
Rafa's Jeffrey Dahmer.
real skills, yellow mean go. If you don't know what the fuck you doing, yellow means stop.
Yep.
Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, yellow means
Clark said he
go
laughed after
faster.
killing someone.
Go faster is what the fuck yellow means. Hurry up.
I'm trying to tell y'all in the chat, dog. Rafa is Jeffrey Dahmer, bro. He stacked up that dude who used to live on the top bunk. He's probably dead, rotten in the like as a dead corpse in there right now. He had to go to a new room.
He got a barrel in the corner we can't see.
He got a barrel in the corner. That's why he got that lava lamp, G.
That's why I didn't tell Rafa I was down there too. I was getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
So my boy was dating this girl that ran a strip club out on Broadway, and so she was leaving the strip club. I guess it was like 5, 6 in the morning, and some dude stepped off the curb and she fucking smacked him. And this Lexus that my boy gave me had a dent right where she hit him on the center of the hood and on the support panel for the windshield, the big ass divot where he hit his head. That fool got wrecked. He was done. She racked his ass up. So she went and did 6 months in jail and gave him the car, and then he ended up giving it to me.
Damn.
So all he got out of that was a car?
Yeah. Oh, well, she came through with hella fucking rare bottles of like Hennessy. Like one of like 850 were made or some shit. It's like $1,000 bottle.
Where the money at?
Well, that's his girl. That ain't my girl. That's his girl. That's his business. I don't know nothing about that. He just kicked me down the car.
That's why you gotta have insurance on your shit, man. That's why you just gotta have insurance on your shit. Fuck it. Just have insurance on your shit.
God damn.
See, with insurance, you ain't gotta worry about none of that. You know what I mean? Especially if you like intoxicated or something and you hit somebody and they slightly intoxicated too, and then y'all go over the story together so y'all both can get your shit paid for. It's an art to this shit, bro. It's an art to this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of my cars.
Hey, work together. Remember, the insurance company is only there to fucking take your money. And the only time they ever fucking want to use it is when you get into an issue and then you have to pry it from their icy dead fingers to get it.
Yeah. They're not in it.
Insurance companies are fucking grimy.
Yeah. They look for any way they can not to pay you. That's how they make their money.
So how do we go to Raider football? Fucking from Raider football to fucking talking about bullshit ass insurance.
Yeah,
I mean, I know there ain't nothing to talk about yet, but we'll find out on
Sunday. It's not illegal to get the story right.
O'Connell thing on, right? I didn't get to say my piece about Aiden, so I think Aiden O'Connell's going to be all right. I think he's shown out pretty good for what he's done so far as a rookie. I think if the offensive line was better, I think he would be better. But that's just my opinion. He is holding the ball a little long. But like I said, that's just rookie mistakes. I mean, we got three rookie positions right now, and they're all showing that. They're all learning. They're all learning together. I don't know how long they're going to be together, but it's just a learning curve. Do I think he's going to be a
rookies
starter?
you're talking about? Aiden O'Connell. Who else?
Michael Mayer.
Okay.
And I think if they're going to probably draft somebody and bring him in and have a shootout and see who wins the job. Because I mean, the whole thing is about evaluating.
Cheers, we got that 1800, man. Cheersing it up.
Yeah,
I could already tell you they getting a new quarterback. They drafting the quarterback. I can tell you that. Don't know when, where, what round, but I can tell you they are going to draft a quarterback because the two backups ain't going to be here. You're gonna have to. The two backups ain't gonna be here.
Yeah, no, for
There ain't
sure.
no reason to have either one of them.
Nope. Either one. Both fucking
They both
trash.
gotta go. Yeah, Jimmy and Hoyer, they both gotta go for sure.
I'd rather they both be gone now. Bring me Chase Garbers, bro. I know he ain't ever gonna see the field.
Nah.
Shit. I'd rather, bro. I'm just saying.
I like Chase Garbers too. I ain't gonna lie.
The other two ain't playing, bro. They're not gonna play. They ain't gonna be here.
See, when I met you, bro, like when my bad, CT. Sorry, dude. Sorry. Hopefully you weren't back there for very long.
I mean, not are they not playing? We don't want to see them play. We would at least want to see Garbers play because at least we don't know what to really expect out of him. We already know we're going to get the same old stale ass Jimmy G if he goes in there.
Yep.
And then Brian Hoyer, we're going to have heart attack Hoyer, bro. Fucking guy throws picks and fumbles all the fucking time. We already know what we're going to see out of him. So anybody would be better. I would take Teddy Bridgewater right now over any of the backups we have right now. You know, I mean, it's just I don't want to see any of those guys. I don't even want to see Jimmy G on the fucking field wearing a Raider jersey. It's such a fucking disgrace.
So the question he said is Aiden good because of Bo or because of talent? So I'm gonna go with he has the talent to be good. Bo is doing what he has to do to try and get it up out of him. You know what I mean? So it's a combination and a mixture of the two. Because one, you gotta have talent to look good, bro. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who's coaching you or whatever, bro. You have to have some form of talent to look good. Right. But at this point in time, you're dealing with a first time offensive coordinator who's like, hey, look, it's me and you, bro. You know what I mean? This what I know you can do. This what you know you can do. Let's go out there and try and do it at its best. Now, I would say because of the nature and the stature of our offensive line, he just doesn't really have the time to do what needs to be done. I mean, I said it, I'll say it again, bro, and until I'm proven different. It just seems like whenever he gets the ball, he's looking for an exit before he's looking for a receiver.
I mean, not only that, but I mean, Bo Hardegree came in halfway through the season and they can't completely change the rule book, you know. So he's still kind of working with Josh McDaniels' kind of system a little bit, you know. And I don't really know if we've seen like everything that Bo Hardegree could really be. Not trying to like speak up for him or anything, you know, but in a way, he's still kind of he has no choice but to kind of run off the old system, you know, for a bit because
handcuffed.
They can't really like just change that shit, you know, like completely. I mean, it kind of sucks that we're still
right
kind
now
of
is
running
what
out,
Aiden O'Connell knows of the playbook. That's the limitation, is what he knows of the plays.
Yeah. It's like they need to simplify that shit like they did for Bajent. They simplified the fuck out of that playbook for him when he played us. You know, they made him look like a goddamn fucking all-star. And you know, Raiders are known for that though. You know, here comes a quarterback from somewhere, or like perfect example, Afakasi brought it up when we were talking about it. Nick Mullins, he's on the Vikings now, and he played for the 49ers a couple years ago as a third string. And when we played them, he went in there and whipped our ass, you know, like it's so when I heard that Dobbs was going to be playing, I was a little relieved because I kind of didn't want to see history repeat itself with Mullins and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know, I kept him too instead of getting Jimmy G. We had Mullins.
Yep, we did
last year.
Yep. See, so CT took the words out of my mouth, bro. I don't think we can really judge Bo right now because he's still running with Josh McDaniels shit. He's trying to turn fucking gold out of shit. You know what I mean? Like he's got a shit playbook and he's trying to make gold out of it the best way he can. You know, so I don't think we can really judge him yet. But one thing I will take from what I've seen out of Bo compared to McDaniels is it seems like Bo has tried to simplify it.
Well, for me, it's
He's
the
tried
same
to
thing because
simplify
the
it for
second
Aiden.
half dies, dude. Third quarter and fourth quarter, there's no offense, and it's the same thing we had with McDummy. So really, it's the same shit.
I mean,
No,
I
you're
think
right.
another thing too is O'Connell. When I watch him, he lacks that ability to move the defense with his eyes. You know, like he's not looking over here, knowing he's gonna go over here. You know, he's kind of focused on his the guy he knows he needs to go to on the route. And if you watch it, he doesn't really move his head a lot. You know, he's kind of really focused on that shit. And I mean, a lot of the best quarterbacks know how to do that. They know how to move the defense with their eyes and move some of the people down the field. You know what I'm saying? And look over here, but no, you're gonna go over here, or vice versa, or whatever. You know, and I get it. He's a rookie too, but that's something that he's gonna have to learn. Is not just to focus on your route that you know you need to go to or want to go to or whatever, because that's the same shit Hoyer did, and I feel like that's the same shit that Jimmy G did. And one of the things with Garoppolo was he throws fucking off his back foot a lot, just going back, you know. And
Listen to what
I'm
you
glad
said right there.
he ain't gonna come back.
Yeah.
Listen to what you said right there. Jimmy G does it, Hoyer does it, and Aiden O'Connell does it. All right. One time, if it's one person, you could judge it. Okay, maybe it's just that person, but it's multiple people. You have to blame the system. The system's in place for them to make their first read and to throw on their first read. So Aiden O'Connell is literally a victim of the system that he was put a part of when McDaniel's regime was in here, which was the regime who ultimately drafted him. The people who are showing him the way is Jimmy Garoppolo, who is a proverbial yes man. And don't even get me about fucking Brian Hoyer's Josh McDaniels cocksucking ass, because he wouldn't even got a fucking job if it wasn't for Josh McDaniels over here. So, I mean, that to me is just a glaring issue that, you know, just because Aiden O'Connell's probably got it, but it's going to have to be brought out of him. By a good coach, by somebody who knows what they're doing, who plays to their players' strengths and not making their players play to a system.
Facts.
Yeah, you can't try to fit square pegs in a round holes, G. That shit don't work.
And that's what I've been saying too. A lot of these guys, you know, you got to put them in the system that they know that they're good at. Otherwise,
that's why, like, I fuck with Hugh Jackson, bro, because he was one of the first coaches in a long time that I've seen under the Raiders that put players in their best situations to win, bro. Like his number one receiver was Darius Hayward-Bay. We had Denarius Moore. We had an injured fucking Darren McFadden. I think we had Zach Miller. Like we didn't really have much, dude. And motherfucking Hugh Jackson had us, you know, undefeated in our division. We swept our entire division. And, you know, obviously our quarterback got hurt, you know, but who's to say if Jason Campbell don't get hurt and Darren McFadden don't get hurt, like what the Raiders could have been that year. And like a lot of people knock a lot of people knock Hugh Jackson for trading 2 first-round picks for Carson Palmer. I do agree that it was a dumb trade, but I understand what Hugh Jackson was trying to do.
Yeah,
he was trying to. He's seen the Raiders. He's seen the Raiders were a team that particular year that could have did something. And when our quarterback went down, he knew how deprived our fan base was of winning, and knew how bad the Raiders like this organization like is a winning organization, dude. So he went out there and made a stupid trade and got a quarterback that probably gave us our best, you know, opportunity to win. You know, there was no other quarterbacks we could have got in that
7 months before
no,
he
I
ever
agree.
jumped through the football.
Yep.
He wasn't even playing any snaps anywhere. He was
his first. You remember his first throw, bro? He got subbed in against Kansas City, and he threw a pick 6 on his first throw as a Raider, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I do believe it's because Hugh Jackson thought that we were a quarterback away from winning.
Yep,
and when
I
Jason
agree.
Campbell went down, and that's exactly why he did what he did. But damn, that didn't work out because we pulled a dude right off the couch. Literally pulled him off the couch. Come play for us. Like that scares me.
But the fucked up thing is, like, it might have been a stupid signing, but there was no other quarterbacks out there sitting on the couch or not sitting on the couch that the Raiders were gonna have a chance to win with. So I understand what he was trying to do. He was trying to get the Raider fans, you know, what we deserved. He said it, bro. Like he even said it, like the Raider fans deserved a winning team. You know what I mean? And he's seen a chance for the Raiders to, you know, potentially make the playoffs for the first time in 10 years or whatever it was when he took over, like 2005 fucking, what was it, 2012, 2011, somewhere around there. So he wanted the Raiders to succeed, and that was going to be, you know, him. But I mean, Hayward Bay had his best fucking years of his fucking career under Hugh Jackson. You know what I mean? Denarius Moore was out there destroying people, dude. What up, Raider Fountain? Salute, bro.
Yeah, Hayward Bay wasn't that good neither. In my
yeah,
opinion.
exactly. Hayward Bay was trash, dude, and fucking Hugh Jackson made him look good, dude.
Yeah, he was not a good wide
You guys
receiver.
remember that fucking catch he had against Seattle, like right before they got the Legion of Boom? It was on Christmas, not Christmas, but on Halloween, bro, where fucking Carson Palmer threw that bitch in a double coverage, bro, and it went straight through the defenders to Hayward Bay, and he took that bitch to the house. That
Bro,
shit was crazy.
I was so mad when we
Well,
got
may have
that.
been Campbell,
Bro.
one of them.
I was too. I was
so
like,
mad.
what the fuck?
Bro, you gonna take Hayward Bay over Crabtree? Are you stupid?
And it was crazy because I don't even watch college football, dude. But I remember that Texas versus Texas Tech game, dude. I watched that game. That's when Colt McCoy came out that same year too. I think he got injured in that game, and fucking Michael Crabtree caught that fucking game winner, dude, where he had to cross the field and then tiptoe all the way down the sidelines, bro. I was like, yeah, the Raiders gonna have to get him, and we took Hayward Bay, bro. I fucking shit my pants, dog.
Me too. All because of his 40 time.
Remember that game against Kansas City?
Yep. I remember the game against Kansas City where he caught that deep pass.
No, not the deep pass. That one where the clock was on zeros for like 4 or 5 plays.
Oh, I got kicked out of that game, dude. I got kicked out of that game in Oakland on Thursday Night Football, where Michael Crabtree caught 3 touchdowns with 0 time on the clock.
Yeah,
bro.
and they
I got kicked out of that game. I'll never forget that game.
Fuck, man, that was a good game.
Michael Crabtree, dude, like in all honesty, he kind of low-key made up for us not drafting him in the first round. But that Derek Carr injury completely derailed what we were doing.
He had hands.
Because if Derek, I mean, what ifs. But I mean, Derek Carr and Michael Crabtree had a connection in 2016, bro. Like if he never goes down, bro, and he never breaks his leg, you know, and the Raiders go in, because all we had to do the following week was beat Denver. We would have been, I think, the #1 seed, bro, in the AFC. We would have had a first round bye. All we had to do was win that game against the Colts and then beat Denver. It would have been a first round bye, dude.
Nope.
And fucking Derek Carr got injured, dude.
We're 12-4 that year.
Yeah. we had a potential for a first round bye, dude.
I'll never forget that game.
Yeah, I was at that game. That was my daughter's first game, dude. I'll never forget that shit. I was a season ticket holder back then, bro. That shit was crap. The atmosphere of that stadium, bro, went from like fucking Woodstock in the 60s, bro, to a fucking funeral home, dog, like that, dog. It was like everybody was playing.
You heard it on the TV, dude. You heard it on the TV. As soon as he signaled over, I was like, fuck. God,
I didn't believe it, bro. Fucking my girl, because my mother-in-law, she's deaf, right? So she can read lips. And my girl texted me instantly, why this fool Derek Carr is still on the ground. She was like, his leg's broken.
Yeah.
And I was like, no fucking way. And she was like, my mom just read his lips off the TV.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah.
When they came out with that audio, dude, I was just like, oh fuck, man, that shit was hard to watch, dude. It was hard to watch because
that was our year.
Yeah,
that was our year, bro.
12-4, dude.
You know what made it harder to watch was the fact that he didn't need to be on the field at that point in time.
Yep,
probably. Yeah,
he didn't even need to be out there.
I said this before. What was the biggest knock on the 2016 Oakland Raiders, bro? The biggest knock is that we couldn't blow a team out. All of our games, all of our wins, the Raiders squeaked by in a bunch of fucking overtime wins, last-minute fourth quarter wins. And we were the only team that looked like we could do something in the playoffs that didn't absolutely blow a team out. And we were blowing the Colts out, dude, with Andrew Luck at home. And I think our offensive coordinator and Jack Del Rio was like, dude, we got to make a statement game, and this is going to be our opportunity, dude. So they kept him on the field. And they wanted to run it up against Indianapolis. And unfortunately, you know, due to Trent Cole, it just didn't work out. Dude, Trent Cole came around the edge. Donald Penn. This is a very Raiders type shit. Donald Penn never gave up no sacks the entire year. The only sack he gave up was Derek Carr's broken leg.
Yep, that one.
You know, that part. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. That's when Derek Carr got hurt, I was like, yep, we're the Raiders. We're the Raiders. I'm not surprised. We had our season, and boom, there it goes. They just the football gods just took it from us.
Season's over. As soon as I saw that, I was like, season's over.
Bro, I was in the stands, bro, in section 333, and these cocksuckers around me was like, oh, we got Matt McGloin. I'm looking around like, Matt McGloin? What?
Christmas, wasn't
it?
Exactly.
I'm about to cry. Motherfucker said Matt McGloin next to me. I felt like slapping him. Oh, never mind, he's too big, but I'll slap his kid. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, G. I'll slap him.
Hey, Matt McGloin, I knew he wasn't gonna be he wasn't gonna get us anywhere in the playoffs or even that last game, but he showed signs that I was like, maybe he can like at least maybe keep us in it. But after that last game, I was just like, oh yeah, season's for sure over.
Now they had to put in Connor Cook.
Yeah,
and Connor Cook actually looked pretty fucking good. He was just a rookie.
Fucking Cook, dude.
You know what was crazy, bro? Is this is so Raider like too, right? Connor Cook is the first. Connor Cook is the first and only rookie quarterback in NFL history to start his first ever playoff game against a number 1 ranked defense in the NFL in a playoff game.
Yep.
Because remember, we played the Houston Texans that year. They had Brock Osweiler, dude, but their defense was lights out. Jadeveon Clowney, J.J. Watt. They had a stacked fucking squad over there, bro.
Who is it? Oh, it was Mac that lit up Osweiler on that one.
Bro,
game
I was gonna say that, CC, dude. That game, that playoff game, dude, kind of showed me where Mac was at, dude. Because he made no impact in that game whatsoever, dude. It was almost like Derek. Maybe Derek Carr's injury like hurt him personally. Like, oh fuck, my boy just got hurt, or because I felt like, dude, Khalil Mack's got to go out there and have a game, dude. He didn't have no sacks. He didn't do shit in that game, dude, against a horrible, pathetic Houston Texans offense, dude. And I was like, man, I don't know about Khalil Mack after that. That's when when eyebrows started to get raised. Because one thing about Khalil Mack, dude, he was one hell of a dynamic playmaker, but he took a lot of plays off, bro. He would save himself for like third downs and second and longs, and sometimes that shit can bite you in your ass, dude. You know what I mean? But fucking unfortunately, dude, he didn't do shit in that Texans game, dude. He played against Brock Osweiler, who's literally a fucking tree with 20-year fucking roots in the fucking ground. He still couldn't sack that motherfucker one time.
Who were you playing when he had that interception? Was it the Panthers? I don't know why.
The Panthers. I was at that game. That was a pick six, you know.
Yeah, that pick six right there towards the end zone and shit.
Yeah, that was a great game, dude. Derek Carr broke his pinky on his fucking throwing hand, dude, like in the third quarter. And he came back, dude, and we were down, I think, by 13 points or something like that, 2 possessions. And Derek Carr came out and threw 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. We had another fourth quarter comeback. I think the game-winning touchdown was to David Osbury in the back of the end zone, bro. He threw a fucking touchdown.
Fucking David Osbury.
David Osbury, bro.
Damn.
I remember when I thought he was going to be fucking good as fuck, dude.
Fuck. The names
we had no tight end in 2016, bro. We had David Osbury as our tight end.
But I remember that. I remember that year though. He actually came through with like a few highlights that year though.
We had Michael Crabtree, Amari Cooper, and fucking Seth Roberts. Seth Roberts tore it up that year. I remember when Derek Carr had that 500-yard passing game against Tampa Bay where fucking Seth Roberts caught that shit. Yep.
Fuck, dude. When he threw it at the fucking back of the end zone at the fucking Tampa Bay shit. Hell yeah. I remember that shit.
I remember. I got to get the fucking little South Park grapes, bro. So when we can talk about this, I remember shit. We get the little South Park grapes. I remember
Ricky Dudley too. Yep, trash. Fucking trash.
Hey, Raider Joe, you remember that? You remember that fucking play against the fucking who was it? The Texans. We played them in Mexico, bro, where they threw that fucking Derek Carr threw that wheel route to Jameis Olawale, and he was butt naked, wide open, and went like 80 yards for a touchdown. Looking like Marcel Reese 2.0 and shit.
Marcel Reese was
Marcel Reese was a goon, bro. I remember Marcel Reese, he had to start that game against the Jets as our starting running back, bro, and he had a 75-yard touchdown run, bro, as a running back. Yeah, I loved Marcel Reese, dude. He was one of them guys that epitomized what it meant to be a Raider, bro.
Yep. Marcel Reese was fucking he Reese was a beast for real.
And then we went from him to Jermaine
because we had McFadden at the time, and there was times where we do that fullback, that handoff to the fullback, and Reese would break, 20 yards, or he was also a good catching fullback, so
he had great hands, dude.
Yeah.
Just run him on
I mean,
Texas
he was a
routes
converted
all
wide
the time.
receiver. He
Dump
came
it
from
all down the middle.
Marcel Reese came out of Washington as a wide receiver, bro.
Yep.
And he converted to a fullback.
A fullback, yeah. But he was perfect for a fullback. He had the perfect structure for a fullback.
He had all the traits you want to see as a fullback. He could block, he could catch.
Ingold kind of reminded me of Marcel Reese. The way he could catch the ball, the way he could run.
Points, motherfucker. Great minds think alike. I see you, dog. I was gonna say the same thing. Alec Ingold reminded me a lot of Marcel Reese.
Yeah. Alec Ingold reminded me a lot of Marcel Reese, dude. Just like I said, the catching ability is the way able to block for the running back, because him and Jacobs had a fucking good relationship, dude. Him and Jacobs
had a great relationship.
They were a great tandem, dude.
I still don't understand why they opted to bring in
fucking McDaniels.
Patriot, bro. It's a Patriot.
McDaniels, dude. McDaniels got rid of Ingold to bring up fucking Jakob Johnson, dude.
That was bullshit, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Ziegler didn't want that. From what I've read and everything I've looked up, Ziegler didn't want that shit, and McDaniels was set on his fucking Patriots and shit.
What up, mid-90s? Salute, bro.
And yeah, dude, I loved Alec Ingold, dude. That one game, I think it was against the Chargers. I think it was against the Chargers. Might have been Kansas City. But he fucking trucked the shit out of some dude on the sideline and got the first down, and that ended up in a touchdown. I think it was the Chiefs. Now that I think about it, but yeah, Alec Ingold. I liked Alec Ingold. He reminded me a lot of Marcel Reese. The way he could catch the ball, run the ball, block, everything. He was a Raider for sure.
You remember that fucking play where he hurdled that dude, bro? When he hurdled that dude, I was like, oh, yeah, bro, this dude's athletic as fuck, G. No, and yeah, he definitely blew his knee out in his last season. I think that's what hurt him from coming back to us, too. But
yeah.
Yep. And then we wound up sending him to Miami, and he's hurt over there right now, I believe. But he's had a great season over there.
Well, he played against us.
I'm about to say he played against us.
He played well against us.
Yep. He sure did play.
I don't know if he played well because they didn't have much success running the football. They fucking tore us up through the fucking air. Most of them only had like 88 yards rushing or something.
I think he had like a first down.
He had some key plays.
Yeah.
He had some key plays.
I mean, but he looked like the Alec Ingold that he was when he was with us. He's still able to catch the ball, still do everything that he did before.
I mean, there's always going to be a soft spot in Raider Nation's heart for Alec Ingold, dog, because he caught the first ever touchdown in Allegiant Stadium off a notorious John Gruden play, the Spider 2 wide banana.
Spider 2 wide banana. I was just about to say that shit.
Was the first ever touchdown in Allegiant Stadium was to Alec Ingold as a fucking Spider 2 wide banana, bro. So very Raider, bro, in my opinion.
Yeah. He was a good player though. I liked Alec Ingold.
He was. I love the fuck out of Alec Ingold, dude. And then he, like you said, the relationship with him and Josh Jacobs. You remember the clip where he was on the sideline? He was like, "Be great, 2-8. Be great, 2-8.
Yep.
Yeah. And he would, and the single back and the shotgun runs, like. And I liked Alec Ingold because they were both youngins. You know what I'm saying? I think they came in the same draft class or something like that, or Alec Ingold may have been like the year after or something. But
I think it was.
I think it was the same draft class, bro.
Yeah.
They came in together. Huh?
He was a UDFA.
Yeah.
Yep, undrafted free agent.
Nope.
And he was a hell of an undrafted free agent too, dude.
Yeah.
I just think that the league is starting to get away from the run, bro. So I think that's the reason why we decided to move on from fullbacks. You know what I mean?
Look how they're treating running backs, dude.
Yeah. I mean, you guys seen the Raiders, bro? They were putting fucking who was that? They were putting one of our tight ends in the fucking as a fullback, bro, against the fucking the Chiefs. I forget who the fuck it was, but we were using a tight. I think we were putting Austin Hooper at fullback and shit or something like that. Somebody.
I didn't even fucking notice that.
Yeah, we weren't even running fucking because I don't even think we didn't even have
Yaka. That's why we didn't run the ball well.
We were using a tight end.
Yeah.
No, we didn't do well against the Chiefs. I mean, that we had a tight end blocking when Jacobs hit that long ass run. We didn't do shit against the Chiefs because fucking we didn't adjust in the second half.
Facts.
And that's what Bo. But I mean, I think Bo's kind of handcuffed and his hands are tied in that because he's stuck with a playbook that he probably don't even know how to use. It's fucking trash, bro. His fucking playbook's probably only got like 20 scripted plays on it, dude. After that, fucking Bo Hardegree's out here trying to freestyle with what's left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's never even called a fucking play in his career. This dude's like, oh, okay, well, let's do this. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the reason why
I know this play. Damn, we've never practiced that one.
Yeah, we never practiced that play. We've only practiced these 20 plays. That's why they say McDaniel's offense is like a kid on Madden that goes to coach suggestion. It's got like the same 10 plays over and over and over again.
Real
You just
shit.
keep mixing them up. That was Josh McDaniel's offense.
The fact that defense are calling out our fucking plays and the offense even spoke on that, you know, it almost reminds me of like, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's a great football movie, Remember the Titans, but then Washington in that movie was like, yeah, we're gonna run the same 6 plays. It's like Novocaine, you know, give it time, it's gonna work. Like back then, maybe, you know, but that's kind of like what it reminds me of, you know, the fact that even the announcers can be like, oh yeah, they ran this play twice last week. You know, the defense is calling it out and everything. Like, fuck, dude, like that's all bad. The fact that the announcers even can realize what it is that we're doing, you know what I'm saying? So the play calling, I agree with you though, Ben. Like I said earlier, I feel like he's kind of restricted and everything that he can do, he might not be able to do everything he wants to do. But I have seen some good play calls from Bo Hardegre. That one, I don't know if it was a third and short or a fourth down, but I think it was a fourth down when he did that little fake to Carter. Or it was like a little quick handoff to Carter, and he went to the left, but he faked it off to like Jacobs or something like that. Like I've seen
that fake tush push shit.
I remember which play you're talking about. It slowed down and didn't progress well, and it ended up not fucking. We didn't get the first down.
No, yeah, we did.
We did. I was talking about the fake.
Are you talking about the sweep down the bottom, where it was like a jet sweep down toward the bottom of the screen?
No. I like Carter went for like a good, like, I can't remember the game. He went for like a good, like 10 yards.
I know what you're talking about. It was a fake to Jacobs on or it was a fake quarterback sneak and they hand the ball to DeAndre Carter.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. It was a fake tush push.
It was a fake tush push, yeah.
And he handed it off to Carter, and Carter got the first down and some. And it was
I think that was against Miami.
Great play call. I think it was against Miami. It was a great play call. It was such a good play call. Like, and I got
Philadelphia had only run that play themselves only like one time, and they're like the inventors of the tush push. So nobody's seen that coming from the Raiders. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, facts. Play call, you know, but also looking at these last few games, it like, I don't know if it's just me. It kind of felt like McDaniels was calling the fucking offense again, you know, like wasting time when we could have used it. We had 2 timeouts, but yet, you know, we're taking that shit down all the way to 4 seconds when we're fucking down, you know, like going into the half, like, nah, man, call a timeout, you know, like conserve that fucking time, you know. I mean, the average NFL play is 4 to 7 seconds, you know, so you run off fucking 30 seconds looking at fucking maybe 2-3 plays. I mean, the shit like that kind of felt like McDaniel was just calling plays all over again, and that's the kind of shit I didn't like. You know, like I don't want to feel like we have timeouts and we ain't using them. You know what I'm saying? So, to see that kind of poor clock management and game planning and stuff like that, that's kind of shit I didn't like. But other than that, like Bo, some flashes of greatness, but who really knows if it's him or if it's a little piece of McDaniels and he's trying to mix up the two. You know, we haven't really seen him at what he wants to do himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the Raiders look coming after a bye, dude, because historically we don't look really good coming out of a bye. You know what I'm saying? So
late in the season too.
The one thing we got going for us is we only lost one game at home this year. You know, and we have, I think, 3 out of our last 5, I think, are at home. Or 4 out of our last 5.
I can't even remember last time we had a bye so late.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I said earlier, dude, this bye came at like the perfect time for us, dude, because we got a lot of players hurt and shit. Like our key
We
players
have a
hurt.
late bye in 2016. I know a lot of the time we get a bye like in the first 4 weeks. They're like, yeah, you guys get a nice.
It's like
early
5th or
bye.
6th week.
2016, we had like a week 8 bye or a week 9 bye or something.
Our home games are the Vikings, Chargers, and Broncos, and the away games are the Chiefs and the Colts.
Yeah, so 3 out of our next 5 are at home.
I honestly think we can go 4-1. I think the only game we lose, and it's unfortunate, but it's the Chiefs again.
Yeah, Chiefs, yep.
I don't want to hear that shit. That's Christmas, man. Don't fuck up my Christmas.
No. I don't think that. I don't think we're gonna lose.
I'm not saying we are. I'm just saying, like, out of all these next games,
don't even speak it.
That might be. You know,
don't even speak it. Nah, I'd rather lose something else, man. Not Christmas. I'm not gonna open up the Jordan 11 gratitudes on Christmas to lose to the goddamn Chiefs, bro.
I don't think we're gonna lose it against the.
If we lose, if say that scenario happens and the Chiefs are the only team we lose to, we have a 24% chance of making the playoffs.
I mean, but even if we make the playoffs, I think the only thing that comes out of the playoffs, and I said it in my video, I think the only thing that comes out of the playoffs is AP solidifies his job. Other than that, I don't see us making any kind of run. Like, who are we gonna?
Let me show you my source.
You know?
You didn't hear, dog? Aiden O'Connell's about to be Super Bowl MVP.
That's just me being honest, though. You know, I got to keep it 100. You know, like, I mean, I'm a Raider fan and I want us to win. Like, you know, but unless in these next 5 weeks that this offense and the coordinator and everything hits that corner and starts to take off, I don't see us making any kind of deep run into the playoffs. And I think the only thing that comes out of the playoffs that's going to solidify everything is AP, maybe probably Champ Kelly and Patrick Graham. Other than that, I honestly see us probably looking for an offensive coordinator and drafting some type of competition for AOC.
So a 24% chance would make it to where we were 9-8, if that's the way it goes, and we would have a 24% chance of making the playoffs.
I mean, there's 5 games left.
Record, just like you said, Ben, it's probably going to be impossible. In the AFC, it's in the NFC, yeah, but it's going to be impossible in the AFC to try to win with that type of record.
I think we could make it to like a wild round or something like that, but again, I don't see us doing anything as far as deep run.
What do you think, Dirty? You think with 9-8 it'd be good enough to go make the playoffs?
I think 9-8 will make it.
Yeah, because I know there's 5 games left, and we had to
be Dirty.
prepared.
We didn't say Rafa. He said Dirty.
Oh.
Rafa's anxious.
Go ahead, Rafa. What you got to say, Rafa? Go ahead, man.
No, because we got 5 games left, and we need to prepare to be sure. Because after the bye week, I mean, there's no way we can lose against to the Chiefs on Christmas, because we're not gonna ruin this Christmas right now. Because the opportunity is win those 5 games. And the perfect game for Christmas is Raiders beat the Quiz, because we are so fucking tired to see Travis Kelce and Kelby and Patrick Mahomes as the frog. I mean, who cares? Who cares? I mean, we had the defense and the offense, but we need to care about those details. We need to care about the speed to improve everything. I mean, there's 5 games left. I mean, we need to more aggressive at the time. Go ahead, Dirty. Just
I mean, 9-8. Okay, look. You look at the rest of the league. You look at the rest of the AFC. It doesn't look great. I mean, you have your pack leaders, and they are who they are, right? You got Baltimore, you got Jacksonville, you got Kansas City, and then I don't know who's gonna come out the East. Probably Miami.
right? And then you look at everything else, the
Right.
wild card race. I mean, everything from there is even. The top 4 are even. They close. They all right there within one game of each other, right? But the wild card race, everybody within one game of each other. So it all depends on how it plays out. You know what I mean? Like, the first part of our season was really technically the easiest part of our season. There was no reason why we should have had this many L's in the first place. The key reason why a motherfucker lost their job. Because there really was no excuse as to why you took an L to Chicago and then got your ass handed to you in Detroit.
Yeah.
Not to mention you got first night raped by Buffalo.
Chicago was so bad.
Chicago was bad.
Chicago was bad.
Buffalo brought you into their cell and raped you.
But Buffalo's a good
and
team,
then
though.
kissed you and tucked you in good night. You know what I mean? Like, it was bad, bro.
Buffalo,
we couldn't do shit.
I mean, the Bears against the quarterback they had and everything, like, it really showed how we don't know how to adjust or game plan anything, especially at that time, because we still had McDaniels, right? So, I mean, it was bad. They simplified the shit out of their playbook for that fool. It was quick passes. It was a lot of slants, a lot of quick passes, and all they had to do was
non-blitzing. A lot of non-blitzing too. We helped them out. We made them look good.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, we did. But at the time, like I said, I'm pretty sure we had McDaniels at that time.
Yeah.
It's even hard for me to
move the ball against a defense that is not that good.
It's so crazy because the beginning of the season until now, it almost feels like 2 seasons, like it's so different. It almost feels like that shit was like last year or some shit, but nah, that was just a few weeks ago. like to be honest, like that shit was like 5-6 weeks ago that we were under this motherfucker's head coaching, and to see the difference now, I mean, it's
that was my whole thing. This whole preseason and going into the season, I was talking about that we had good played good, but I wanted to see decisions.
I was going to say that, Joe.
And adjustments. The whole time from this coaching staff that they didn't do it at all last year either. They go in at halftime and the other team would go in, they make adjustments. We'd come out and do the same shit and get schooled. And they can't, for some reason, they cannot go in there and make adjustments at half.
Yep.
And then I don't know what's going on, but I know that AP definitely said that was a big focus on the last whole week that we had off. The whole bye week is, coming out in the third quarter and being way more explosive and being way more aggressive and trying to.
I didn't like how AP was so vague about Max Crosby. When they asked him about Max and his condition and situation, he's been like this for the last 6-7 weeks. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear he's been going through this shit for the last 6-7 weeks. Like, what the fuck? In that case, he really shouldn't have played against the Chiefs. He really should have fucking, if not sat down the whole game, limited reps. We need that food through the whole season, for him. I mean, and I get it the way he is too, his mindset and everything, but still at the same time,
you know what I think of when I hear about that shit? I think of Any Given Sunday. Come on, give me another shot, Doc. Give me another shot.
Give me another shot, Lawrence Taylor.
They did that same thing with Josh Jacobs. Remember, he kept taking shots the entire year with his shoulder fucked up, dude. And then we played against the Titans, and it was going to be the reunion of 2 Alabama running backs. And Josh Jacobs was like one of the top running backs in the league as a rookie. And he couldn't play after he got so many shots he couldn't play no more. He was crying on the sideline to Mike Mayock and shit.
Yeah,
that's when I was like, yeah, this dude's a dog, bro. And you know what's crazy? Is who hurt him that year, right? In his rookie year? You know who hurt him, right? The motherfucker that we got his pick for, dog, Khalil Mack. When we played against the Bears, dude, fucking Khalil Mack jumped on
I
Josh
remember
Jacobs'
that
back
shit.
and slammed his shoulder into the ground hella hard.
He came up fucking holding his shoulder and shit. I remember that shit.
Yeah. And he played the rest of the year hurt, bro.
I remember
and I was
that
like,
shit.
fucking figures because Josh Jacobs was one of the first round picks that we got from Khalil Mack. And just our fucking luck, Khalil Mack would be the motherfucker that hurt the motherfucker that we got for him. That was probably our best player on offense.
Fucking real shit. I remember that shit.
He played through it until he couldn't play no more. And then he came back.
He couldn't take no more shots, bro. He was crying to Mike Mayock because Mike Mayock's like, dude, you've had like 4 shots already, bro, and you're still hurting. We can't do nothing for you, bro. You got to get out.
I remember that shit. Fucking Mac.
It'd be all right.
Huh.
You okay?
That gold tooth. Come on.
Yeah, that was the Khalil Mack revenge game. The first time we played them when he was a member of the Bears and we beat him.
And
that was overseas in Germany, right?
I'm worth $1 million.
He cut fucking Jamie Foxx's Suburban in half.
Yeah, that's the type of player I want, bro.
Bro, that movie is something else, man. Ending of
He
Sunday.
said, "Don't drop me. I'm worth $1 million."
I switched to my phone. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
Fucking Lawrence Taylor, man.
Lawrence Taylor used to smoke crack before he played the game. He was all crackhead snowfall.
He didn't smoke
crack. He
snorted. You gotta send me your logo, fam. I want to make you some stuff.
Okay, I'll send you my shit.
Big
Look at check this out, dog. I came out with some. I made some stickers.
Yeah, money for the good shit.
Oh, that's fire.
Oh, that's bro.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, I've seen this shit. I've seen the shit you made for Leo too, bro.
Yeah, those stickers for Leo, they came out sick, dog. They came out super sick. Those ones for Leo. He's going to the game on Sunday, so that fool ordered 50 stickers from me, and I made them for him. Got his QR code on there and everything.
Yeah, my buddy was supposed to get me some of those, bro. When I went to Vegas on New Year's, bro, I was about to slap them bitches everywhere.
Yeah, I got him a whole page of just QR codes if he wants to put them up everywhere with his little tag on there and everything.
Yeah, that's fire. I need
yeah,
some.
dog. You need to send me your logo, dog, to my Instagram, and I'll make you some, homie.
Okay,
I got you, dog.
For Shelly. Where the fuck are my cigarettes at?
And I got shirts fucking dropping Sunday. Some shirts dropping on Sunday too.
Okay, for Shelly. Yeah, I'm about to cop one of them motherfuckers.
Hell yeah, dog. I'll send you one. I got after that hats, beanies, 4 different styles of shirts, 3 different styles of stickers. Yeah. Trying to get this shit going, homie. Real men are Raiders.
Hell yeah, that brand's fire too. I ain't gonna hold you, G.
Yeah, it's got a good ring to it.
Yeah,
hell
exactly.
yeah. I remember I ran into a Cowboys fan and he was like, we're kind of going back and forth, you know. He was like, why do Cowboys fans and Raiders fans beef it? You know, like we don't got no beef with each other, this and this, that, and that. And I told him, I'm like, because people call you America's team. Like, you guys ain't fucking America's team. I mean, you know, like there's only one nation, it's fucking Raider Nation. And after everything, he was like, I'll follow you on Instagram. What's your Instagram? I was like, Real Men or Raiders? He was like, yeah, no, fuck that. I ain't following that shit. And I was just like, hey, homie, it is what it is. Dog. Real Men are Raiders, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Real Men are Raiders, homie. And I ain't never heard anybody put it any clearer. So
you know what's crazy, bro? When I looked up my fucking podcast, the Just Win Baby podcast, to make sure I wasn't stealing from nobody, bro. Like nobody had ever made a podcast named the Just Win Baby podcast. And I was kind of surprised. I'm like, ain't nobody ever thought about doing this? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because I mean, when we very first started this shit, we were a lot more optimistic than we were this year. Like I still think like me and Nate were trying to be optimistic, but like Jack Bauer was like super on the other side, like, you know, he'll be surprised if the Raiders do anything this year type shit. And he was right, to be honest. That fool was right, bro. I never deal with too many negative Nazis because I try to get away from negativity, like not only in my fucking on YouTube, but in my life, because negativity brings you down. So I try to be optimistic. And he would have, like, he's one of the only people I'll let fucking like fucking dog the Raiders. Like, fuck, bro, this is so painful to listen to Raider fan talk about the Raiders like that. But he was right, bro.
I just try to keep it on 100.
So if AP doesn't work out, who do you guys looking for as the head coach?
Brian Flores.
Shit, I don't even know because
Brian
I don't want
Flores
anybody to come in
Damn.
and dismantle the team, dude. Like I don't want to lose Patrick Graham.
you
I don't
ain't,
want to
dog. I
lose
have
his
cameras. I know if
defense.
you were
You know what I'm
outside.
saying? I don't want to lose none of that shit. And I know if a new head coach comes in here, they're gonna want to do shit their way. They're gonna want to do this. They're gonna want to do that. Maybe get rid of Patrick Graham. Maybe try to get rid of Jacobs. Maybe try to get rid of Adams. Like the most important thing is the defense. I don't want to lose the defense. And the way that the players are playing for AP, I don't want to lose that shit. You know, like we can't
That's
have
why
this.
I like fucking old buddy Brian Flores. Because if we're gonna dump our defense for anybody, I think Brian Flores. If we don't bring back AP, would be the perfect pickup because Brian Flores is the kind of defensive coordinator or a defensive play caller that puts his players in the best position to succeed. Let's not forget, dude, Miami's defense was ranked 32nd in the NFL last year.
Dude.
You know what I mean? And Brian Flores took over this year, and they have a really good defense. What up, Gravy?
Oh
I ain't
shit.
seen you
What
over
up,
here
Dark?
in a minute.
Wild turkey.
Love, my
salute, man.
boy.
Hey, well,
Be right back, man. I gotta take
Yeah, no
pics.
doubt. But we'll see. We'll see, man. Like I said, I still have a lot of confidence in this team because I think this bye week came at a perfect timing, bro. Like, I feel like the Raiders are in good shape right now. Like, will we win 5 in a row? Probably not. But who thought we would win 5 out of our last 6 when fucking old buddy Bisaccia took over? Not too many of us thought that was going to happen. You know what I mean? So it's going to be tough sledding, guys. But like CT said earlier, I think the only game on our schedule that's questionable is going to be that Kansas City game. I think all of them are winnable. We can beat Minnesota, dude. The Chargers and the Broncos aren't sweeping us, dude, and we can beat the Colts. We got to worry about the Chiefs. We cannot let the Chiefs sweep us again. If we worry about ourselves and beat the teams that in my opinion, we're supposed to beat, because I think we're better than the Broncos, even though they've been playing well lately. I think we're better than the Chargers. I think if we can beat those 2 teams, I think we're better than the Colts. The Vikings is kind of up in the air. I think we have a very similar team, but I think they have a better defense than we do. So if the Raiders can go out there and take care of the games that we can take care that we need to worry about, dude, that Denver game, week 17, might be a big game, or whatever it is, week 18. I don't know what the fuck it is anymore. Chinese. But yeah, dude, I just think the only team that's going to give us a run for our money again is going to be the Chiefs.
Well,
But we'll see, man. Yeah, I know, Joey. We're talking about after this year. I don't know if Brian Flores is still going to be their fucking defensive coordinator after this year, but I'm pretty sure if he gets offered a head coaching opportunity, he would leave. I wanted Brian Flores, bro, before he
if
went
we
to
had
the
a
Dolphins.
choice, if we had a choice, because he wants very versatility in those defensive players because he's gonna expect to use it, and that Flores scheme requires player versatility is most effective. Is exception. For example, that involves every nearly player in a line of scrimmage rating block blitz. In so many cases, there are some players drop back into coverage and some rush the quarterback, but which players rush and which drop back is a plan for the offense. But if some players are particularly versatile and can cooperate it out of this, I mean, the versatility is much important about the scheme of Brian Flores, and they had a very signature zero blitz look. I mean, he did end up breaking it down for that game, but that version, it had the better protection considering it. It's a very good playing. But like I said, I don't want it to see like a big name coach like Jim Harbaugh or anything. But if Antonio Pierce doesn't have it like that season for the next one, I'll see potentially a Brian Flores if they had to go for it.
Yeah, I like Brian Flores, dog. Me personally.
I have no opinion. I don't know who the hell they're going to bring in here. If we win the next 4 out of 5, I say we retain AP. I say we retain AP if we win 3 out of the next 5. You know what I mean?
If the Raiders go anywhere near 500 in the next 5 games, I mean, I honestly, deep down in my gut, feel like Antonio Pierce is going to be the head coach next year.
I mean, it's very crucial.
Anything past what Josh McDaniels won last year, I feel is a fucking sign him.
Let me ask you a question. Was Miami better under Flores or under McDaniels now?
Hey, did you see the
Under
backpacks I made,
McDaniels.
Ben?
Hey, I
Yeah, I
always
seen
liked
it.
the
I
way
seen
they
the
looked
little
under
strap
Flores
backpack.
too,
That's dope.
because they were looking good under Flores. That's why I believe that Flores got screwed out of that head coaching position.
Yeah, he got
'Cause he got-
canceled by the league.
He got canceled by the league, and he was doing well over in Miami.
Yep. The owner tried to say he got caught in that whole conspiracy for tanking games to get Tua.
I remember that shit.
You know what? And since you mentioned that, look, I ragged on that dude even coming into the league. I thought he was too small. I didn't think he was going to be shit. I'm sorry. Fuck, I'm sorry. The fucking dude is badass. To be able to fucking come back after he looked like pretty much a fucking a Cabbage Patch doll after that hit, being able to come back the way he's played this year. Man, Tua looks good. And it's like one of the reasons why I didn't believe like we should have even got him, because I thought he was too small.
Fire ass offense around him though, and McDaniels just fucking knows how to use that shit.
You know
He's a damn good quarterback, dude. I'm eating crow on that one.
Fire though. Tua's a good
What?
quarterback.
You know what really
He
sucks?
can make all the throws.
If you think about it, AP has to get the job, right?
He has to. He has to.
AP
The way
has
the
to
players
get the job.
are playing for him, like he has to get that shit.
Because if you think about it, how many coaches go from being on the squad to being interim to going back to being a coach just on the squad? They usually end up somewhere else.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to lose him.
Yeah, I just don't feel like Mark Davis is going to make the same fucked up decision twice. And what I mean by that is that, as much as I don't think Rich Bisaccia deserved to be a head coach, but the players played for him, dude. I seen that.
I agree.
So I think that maybe, who knows, maybe the Raiders are in a good spot right now if they would have kept Bisaccia. Who knows? But I think if you find a coach that the players buy into, that's all that matters, bro. You know what I mean? Like you can have a locker room that don't have the best talent in the league, but the fact they're willing to go out there every single Sunday and put their neck on their line for that man that's a big trait as a head coach, bro. Like you got to know how to lead men. It's like being the lead man on like Sparta, you know what I'm saying? Like getting your dudes ready to go to battle. And Antonio Pierce is one of those guys. And I think that's what Josh McDaniels, when he made that statement saying that I'm not a big hoorah guy. Like you need that. Like those players want to go out there and get fired up and want to go knock heads off. And you got to get them fired up to do that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And
yeah, exactly.
I think Antonio Pierce is one of those guys. And I think just the body language of Devontae Adams, even though we've lost the last two games, like his body language has changed drastically, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like he looks like he wants to go out there and play. So I think that means a lot, dude. And if we can, I think the Raiders need to keep Antonio Pierce and just get a great offensive mind around him, dude. He needs a great offensive coordinator and let Antonio Pierce focus on the defensive side.
Yeah, I think another big difference too between AP and Bisaccia is AP was a player. I don't think Bisaccia was a player. I know they played hard for him, but
nope. McDaniels either, not in the NFL at least.
Yeah, McDaniels, I don't think he was ever a player. I think he was just straight up coach.
He played in high school and shit, but never in the NFL.
But I think that kind of makes a big difference. Him being able to relate to the players, what they're going through, and everything like that. Like he's been there. He was a player too. So. He's a true testament to the ultimate underdog, bro, because he was on a Giants team that went to the fucking playoffs as a wild card at 8-8 and beat the 17-0 New England Patriots. Facts.
So he knows what it's like, and that's cool because he can relate that to the Raiders, and it seems like the Raiders, like at some points we would just fold. And I think he can bring that mindset of,
David
can go out there and win no matter what.
The Patriots. Fucking
as much as that was a great catch by David Tyree, let's not discredit how he catch. Let's not discredit how
Wasn't it
how Eli Manning probably should have been sacked on that play, dude. He got out of a fucking like quadruple sack and threw a fucking missile. Because he had like 2 dudes or 3 dudes on his back and got away from the sack and threw that bitch up to David Tyree.
I couldn't believe
caught
that Super Bowl. I thought it was gonna be another you know.
Dude, Brewski was
Yeah,
smacking
fuck
the
you,
shit out of
Randy
that
Moss.
dude.
Fuck you, Randy Moss. You fucking went all that way just to fucking lose a Super Bowl, bitch. That's why you
Yep.
ain't never won shit, you piece of shit. Fuck you.
Bro,
Yeah, that
my
7-0, you lost.
My ex-brother-in-law was a Patriots fan, and he came over to
I'll
watch
never
that
rock
fucking
man
game,
for
that
Randy
Super
Moss.
Bowl, bro. And I was just sitting there, just smiling at him the whole time as they were fucking losing. It was great, dude, just to watch him be all pissed off over in the corner. Me and my homeboy Dre, we're just over there fucking with him the whole time. You know, it was so great, dude. I loved it.
Yeah. I remember growing up fucking it was just like Patriots Super Bowl, like god damn, is it
Fucking, I
gonna be
hated that
anybody
shit.
else?
What was
Yeah,
that one?
The only team that was competing with them was
boring.
the Pittsburgh Steelers and Troy Polamalu and James Harrison, dude. That was it. Like nobody in the
Ben
AFC was competing
Roethlisberger.
with them.
What was
Yeah,
that one?
nobody in the
Super Bowl?
AFC
It
was
I
competing
think
with
it
them.
was Baltimore and Giants. That shit was so fucking boring. I can't remember. It was Baltimore versus somebody, but it was
Yeah,
in
guys-
between that whole
Flacco.
Patriots. That whole
You guys
Patriots.
remember that fucking game, dude? Where fucking this is like in a totally different conference, but you guys remember the Eagles when the Eagles played the Giants and the Giants were getting ready, I think, to lock up a playoff spot, and they punted that bitch to Deshaun Jackson, dog, and Deshaun Jackson took that
ran
bitch
that
to the
bitch.
house at the end of the game
And then-
and ended up going to the playoffs over the Giants.
Yeah.
Is that the one
Oh
where he
my
threw
God.
that shit before he? No, that's not that one.
No, that wasn't that one. Nah. He won the
remember
game off a
that
fucking
shit.
punt
That was when he
return
was a
for a
rookie.
touchdown, dude. I was like, oh my God. Tom Coughlin was going crazy on the sideline because apparently they told him to kick the ball out of bounds. Do not kick it to Deshaun Jackson. He kicked that bitch to Deshaun Jackson. That motherfucker took that shit to the
Ran
crib.
that shit back. I remember that shit.
I couldn't believe that. I was sitting there watching that game because my buddy was a fucking Eagles fan, dude. He was going fucking crazy.
I remember that shit.
I love Deshaun Jackson, dude. I hate that we got him as late as we got him. But one thing I will say, bro, is thank you so much, Deshaun Jackson, for helping us beat the Cowboys, dude, because I hate the fucking Cowboys, dude. And he helped us beat them on Thanksgiving. He caught that touchdown against them. You know what I
Ran
mean?
up the
So-
sideline, bro.
Was that same
Beautiful
game that he
catch.
fucking caught it and ran the wrong way? Was that same game?
No, that was the Chiefs game where he turned the opposite way and then fumbled the football.
Mm-hmm.
Help us beat
Yeah, that was
the
the
fucking
Chiefs.
Cowboys, but cost us the game against the Chiefs.
Yep, cost us the game against the Chiefs.
'Cause
Yeah.
we was in the game until that happened.
Yeah,
Everything
real
changed
shit.
from there.
Yep. It was downhill from there for real.
Deshaun Jackson, like I said,
damn shame when your quarterback is the leading rusher.
it was crazy, dude, because he had the catch, bro, and he turned around backwards and then just threw the ball up in the air like he intentionally tried to fumble the ball or
Hey,
something.
so who let's fucking go down the timeline here for a bit if you guys don't mind. Since I mean, unless you guys are on like a topic or something like that.
No,
Who else?
good.
Who else has came to the Raiders that was something that was a name or something, but when they got here didn't do shit? I'm gonna go first. We already touched on Moss and everything like that. I'm gonna throw out Culpepper. I don't think he did shit for us when he came over here to the Raiders.
Javon Walker.
Sap.
Okay, that's a good one right there.
Chandler Jones.
Yeah, I mean, other than that touchdown, other than that,
I think that one should have been obvious, bro. For me, I hate that motherfucker.
You
Bro.
gotta give him that fucking hand thing to Mac Jones. That was probably one of the
Yeah, he
funniest
ran
shit.
that shit
That don't make up for
I'm
nothing.
gonna give you the latest. I'm gonna give you the latest, motherfucker.
you,
Marcus Peters.
Marcus Peters.
Marcus Peters.
But
Marcus
but if I had to give you my real
I forgot
answer,
about bum ass Corey Littleton,
said that
bitch ass.
shit first.
if I got to give you my real answer, every fucking key marquee player that we have signed in the last 15 years,
Pretty much.
every single one of them has done the same shit.
Hey, I feel like that kind of
it's like, well,
it kind of fell off during Gruden and Del Rio. I didn't really see those guys bringing in old washed up veterans.
Yeah.
As soon as we got Josh McDaniels, we started bringing in old washed up fucking veterans, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got some good ones in the chat though. Corey Littleton, Fucking Trent
Corey
Brown. I remember Trent
Littleton.
Brown's bum ass. You guys remember
Brought
Trent
in
Brown?
Corey
That was
Littleton.
a fucking good
Who
one,
brought
dude.
in
You
Corey
remember?
Littleton?
You remember Trent
Yeah,
Brown on Hard
Gruden.
Knocks where he was sneaking the fruit by the foots and shit?
Yep.
Gummy bears, eating gummy bears in the back of the classroom.
He was. I ain't gonna lie though. He was
Fucking
good as fuck for us for 1 year, dude. And that was it.
Every
But he
marquee
was an
player,
elite
ever
right
since
tackle
he
that
got
year,
that,
dude.
that bullshit fucking
AB.
air in his vein in the IV, dude.
Yep,
That fool
Antonio
fucking never
Brown,
came
facts.
fucking back. Antonio Brown.
I'm telling you,
I
every
never
marquee
We're
even
talking
player,
about
considered
free
that
agent
fool,
Snoops, but yeah, Leatherwood was a bust. What up,
Yeah,
Texas?
Leatherwood
every
was a
marquee
fucking
player,
bust.
every big
Antonio
name
Brown
drafted
player that we have
Leatherwood.
signed in the
Antonio
last
Brown is
15
another
years
one.
has done nothing.
Yeah, I
Corey
agree.
Littleton was a good one. I
The
thought I
only-
was
the
excited
only
when we
one-
got
the
Corey
only
Even
one
Littleton.
though
to
everybody
have-
loves
the
him.
only one to have done anything so far is Devontae Adams last year.
That's it.
Michael
And that
Crabtree.
includes
Michael Crabtree.
Lynch in there.
We got Crabtree out of free agency. He was fucking. He was Derek Carr's
He was
number one
decent.
target.
Okay, so let's flip it.
wasn't a
Let's see
big name player.
who's been good. Let's see who's been good. Another one to throw in there that wasn't that good was fucking Carson Palmer.
You said big name players. He's not a
Michael
big name
Crabtree
player.
was a
until this
big name
year.
player when we got him. He was a Super
Tulane
Bowl
was not a big
fucking wide
name player
receiver.
until this year.
Richard
You
Seymour,
asked
he was
us
a
from
Super
this
Bowl
year
player.
for making him a big name player. He was a piece.
Yeah, I was talking about like big name players, like
Yeah,
the
we
free
were talking
agency
big
trade.
name players. Spillane
Yeah.
wasn't a big name player until what he's accomplished this year.
Yeah, I agree. D'Angelo Hall's bum ass. We seen that in the chat too. D'Angelo Hall.
Okay, I could agree with Spillane. I could agree with that.
You guys remember
He wasn't
D'Angelo
like a
Hall's
big,
first
big
fucking
name.
game? He gave up like 200 receiving yards to fucking Eddie Royal, the wide receiver from Denver, who wasn't even a first round
Yup,
pick. He was a
Denver.
second round pick or third round pick. And Jay Cutler destroyed D'Angelo Hall. He was
Yup.
not throwing that
Remember
90 the
Daniels
entire
went
game,
through
bro.
and
He
fucking got
fucked
rid of him.
D'Angelo Hall up that game. Hashtag never forget, right?
I'll never forget that fucking game where we went like 50 and what was it? 50 and like 14 against the fucking Broncos.
Oh yeah, yeah. In that game, that fucking the first play of the game, Chris Johnson picked off fucking Kyle Orton for a pick six, bro. The first play of the game, dude.
You know why I'll never forget that game is because that game I made the mistake of telling
Oh,
my cousin.
Sean Smith, yeah, that dude was a fucking bum.
Sean Smith, man.
I told my cousin I'll take a shot for every touchdown the fucking Raiders
All right,
get.
Texas, much love, boy.
Yeah, fucking shit faced by halftime.
Jamarcus Russell.
Yep,
Marcus
drafted
Russell
him.
epitomizes the Raiders, bro.
Josh McDaniels is the equivalent of the worst thing that happened to the Raiders since fucking Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah,
and I'll
I
stand
agree.
on that shit.
I
will
agree,
stand
bro.
on that shit.
Tuck
I
real,
think the two most detrimental
I
things
think Bill Callahan was
Marcus
pretty bad.
Russell and McDaniels.
McDaniels is going back to New England with a smile on his
But Bill
face,
Callahan was
telling
pretty bad,
Belichick he fucking ruined the fucking Raiders.
No joke,
Oh,
man. I don't think we've been this cheated by the Patriots since the Tuck rule.
And I think the only thing
I mean, at the same time, though, like, I give McDaniels a little bit of credit because he ripped the Band-Aid off, bro.
The only thing I'll say that came out good from fucking McDaniels is Jacoby Myers.
Devontae Adams. We wouldn't have had Devontae Adams.
Devontae and Jacoby Myers.
I mean,
two
but
wide
I
receivers.
think-
But fuck,
Robert
man,
Spillane. Robert
that
Spillane's
game
been a
the
fucking
ball,
beast
though.
for us.
They swindled Devontae though, bro. That's fucked up. They swindled
Yeah,
him.
it's fucked up, dude. Because I honestly think like after we got rid of Carr, like this whole year, like this is exactly what he didn't want, dude. I honestly feel like we're just wasting his career. That's why I mean, and this is just me, and I'm not saying I want to get rid of him, and I know a bunch of people are against it. When I say it, I would not be mad if we fucking traded Devontae
Yeah, me
Adams
neither.
for a high caliber player and like a first round or second round pick this year and like a third round pick this year in this draft and like a second round pick next year. I honestly wouldn't be fucking mad, dude. Like, let's just hypothetically speaking, the Jets wanted fucking Devontae Adams so bad. All right, cool. Give us fucking Sauce Gardner or Quinnen Williams. Give us a fucking first round or second round pick this year, a third round pick, and a fucking second round pick next year, dude. I'll fucking take that shit, dude, because in a year or two, Devontae Adams isn't going to have the same kind of value he has right now. And in a year or two, he's going to be making so much fucking money, dude. Like, we're probably anyways.
And I agree, Joe. I don't really
team,
trust
dude.
draft picks. I don't trust draft picks as a Raider fan. I'd rather just trade all of our draft picks for fucking talent, bro. The Raiders can't
Honestly,
draft,
yeah.
bro. Like if we had the chance to go out there, like the Raiders
It's
should be doing
different.
what the
It's different
Rams
this
were
one,
doing.
though.
The way the Rams built that Super Bowl team, just trade away all your first round picks
And just
and
go all in.
and go all in for one Super Bowl for your fan base.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
it.
Like, I think
I mean,
that's what
but look
Raider
at where
fans
they're at
do.
now, though.
Us Raider fans, bro. Even if it's just one run for a Super Bowl, dude. I think if the Rams could do it, dude, we can do it. But the thing is, we got to find a coach first. The thing with the Rams, like they were able to do it because the players bought into what Sean McVay was selling. And that takes me back to earlier what I was saying about you got to find players that are bought in. And right now they're bought into what Antonio Pierce is saying.
Fact.
You know, so that's the first part. You know what I mean? Now the next part is putting talent that believes in what Antonio Pierce is selling. You know, that's the next point. You know, and then once you do that, then you just let everything play out on the field. I mean, if we're being realistic, you know, the Raiders don't have a ton of talent. You know, we have Jacobs, we have Adams, we have Crosby. You know, then everything else is kind of up in the air, right? Jacoby's good, you know, but then everything else is up in the air, you know. So the Raiders definitely got to get more talent on that team.
I mean, even for the defense to do what they're doing on a budget, like shit.
On a budget, bro. We got a
shit this year.
We got a Wall Street fucking salary offense and a McDonald's salary defense.
Real shit though. Real shit though.
Yeah, a Cheddar's salary offense, which means that there should be talent on that offense, don't you think? Number one rusher from last year, number one wide receiver in the game. Jacoby Myers, probably the best number 2 in the game. Yep. We just didn't get, you know, a proper veteran to get him the ball. Didn't make the right play.
I honestly feel like a lot of our flaws this season
didn't have the right offensive line set up because they kept bouncing around.
Dude.
Bro, we had all the talent in the damn world. We just didn't use it right.
Yeah.
I think our biggest flaw this year has been our offensive line, dude. Our offensive line has played like shit this year, dude.
We need a new center. James is undersized, dude. For my opinion, Andre James is way undersized for being a fucking center. You know,
our offensive line has played like shit. It didn't matter who our quarterback was, whether it be Jimmy G or Aiden O'Connell or Brian Hoyer. We haven't been able to protect the quarterback all year.
I missed that Rodney Hudson fucking running 10, 15 yards down the field, fucking into the secondary, blocking for the running back.
Hey, and as far as I'm concerned, dude, the only difference that was made when it came to that offensive line was changing the offensive line coach to another New England dummy.
Yeah,
I mean, when we had
blocking scheme, and we used to be good at blocking for the run, we were great at run blocking, and then we went and mediocre at pass blocking, and then we went dog shit as soon as we brought that guy in at run blocking and pass blocking. So it's like that they're not getting it. They changed the scheme, and this offensive line setup is not set up for this New England blocking scheme that they brought in.
Right. Yeah, the zone is horrible, dude. Like, I don't see anybody.
Zone blocking sucks.
The zone run, like, I don't see anybody fucking like pushing off their fucking block, going into the next fucking block, up the field, like nothing, like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I've been screaming it for weeks. I'm not gonna stop screaming it. This offensive line is fucking atrocious, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
outside of Colton Miller and Parham, they're garbage, dude.
Bro,
Bro,
I wouldn't
look,
say they're that bad, dude. Because
from the center to the left, I'm good. Right? On the right side,
our right side is horrible.
But put them in the bathroom, throw them in the trash. Anything
our guard is trash, bro.
On the right side over here.
This mother, you know what our guard remind me of? Hey, y'all ever seen Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Yeah, that's my shit.
Remember when he came to the bridge and they had to fight, and then Fat Boy fell in the water. It was like, oh, I'm drowning. It's like, bro, stand the fuck up.
Yep,
that's what our guard is, bro. That's who he is, bro.
No, our right side
is and laid in the water all the fucking time, bro.
I know, I agree. Our right side is fucking super questionable.
Thayer Munford needs more snaps,
is our best guard over there.
Thayer Munford actually shows promise at that side.
Thayer
Fuck, it's
Munford looks better than
still
Illuminor, and he's a
rotten.
fucking 7th round draft pick, second year in the league player.
Did you guys see we brought in
DJ Fluker.
Fluker from Seattle, I think it was.
Yeah, he sucks. He's horrible.
He
used to be a Charger too.
He was drafted by the Chargers. He sucks, dude.
Like, we need a fucking right side though, man.
If you're a free agent at this point in the year, dude, like there's no way in hell you're gonna help a team, bro.
Certain people
Unless you're Ndamukong Suh.
Certain people respond to other people in certain ways, you know what I mean, in different ways.
Fucking Ndamukong Suh ain't dumb. He comes in the last half of the year.
That would come in the last 4 games when his team's locked up for a playoff spot.
Whatever team is doing best for a fucking playoff or Super Bowl run. He'll
watch him go back to the Eagles again this year.
Hey, I'd take his fat ass on our defensive line any day of the week, dude.
Yeah.
Get your ass in here and break some fucking people's necks, bro, because that's what he plays like.
He always trolls Raider fans. That's why I don't want him no more. He always trolls us. Whenever there's a chance that the Raiders may sign him, he'll go on social media and post like a picture of him in like a Las Vegas fucking shirt, or wear nothing but black and gray fucking shit at his like when he's on NFL Network. Like he'll send all these shots like he's coming, and we just never come. Pause.
Hey, look at this new Crosby shirt I'm gonna be making.
Oh, that's fire.
I got bitch ass Mahomes right here.
Nice.
Yeah, fuck you, Mahomes, bitch. Go eat a dick, pussy. How about that?
Yeah, Hefe, the only thing I'm praying about Mahomes is I'm praying that he fucking gets.
That's why I wanted to put it up, because I saw Hefe right there.
The frog looking motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
Patrick
fire.
Mahomes, Kermit the Frog, same person.
Same
He
person.
looks like
same
Darlene
person.
from Roseanne.
He does look like fucking.
He does look like Darlene from Roseanne, bro. 100%, G. 1,000,000%, G. On my mama.
Who said that shit? He looks like
Critique said that
Darlene
shit.
from Roseanne. Oh my god, with the curly ass hair and shit.
Yeah,
Curly ass,
sounds like her
face,
too, bro.
everything, dude. It just what, literally written all over his face. 100% bitch. Like literally.
Yeah,
Fuck Mahomes, bro.
Shit is written all over your face.
I hate that,
fuck
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, we're having a debate in our little chat who was a better quarterback in their prime, Michael Vick or fucking Patrick Mahomes, and it was almost like split down the middle. I can't believe some people even pick Patrick Mahomes. Like Michael Vick can
atrocity of anyone going against
I guarantee you Patrick Mahomes was watching Michael Vick when he was growing up. You know what I'm saying? So if there wasn't no Michael Vick, there probably was no Patrick Mahomes. You know,
I'm sorry. Michael Vick made it okay to actually have a black quarterback.
Not only that, but I mean his ability to run the ball, throw the ball on the run.
Remember, they didn't want us because we couldn't throw. We could only run, or we could throw, but we couldn't run. He made this new mobile quarterback game that you playing.
Yeah,
because of Mike Vick, bro. I mean, Randall Cunningham was a beast too.
Yeah, Randall. That was their argument.
Mike
too,
came through and made it a must. He made it a must that you were able to do both.
I think Michael Vick was more of a diva than Cunningham. You know, Cunningham was more conservative. You know,
Cunningham was all about making money for himself, especially when he was on the Eagles. He was all hyping, and that's why Buddy Ryan and all of them didn't really like him very much. So he was all about himself.
If we got any fucking Jets fans, I got a fucking Joe Namath throwback that I'm trying to fucking sell too. So just want to throw that out there.
For sure.
Yeah, Michael Vick played the best. My opinion, Michael Vick fucking played lights out, bro. When he fucking played for the Eagles, like his first 2 years of the Eagles, dude, that dude was a monster.
He had Anderson,
That was also because
John Jackson. Who Westbrook was his running back? I think Westbrook.
Yeah, Brian Westbrook.
Bro.
But you know, when he started off with Atlanta, he showed a lot of promise.
With Atlanta Falcons, bro. I go back with Atlanta Falcons, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. And he was good with the Falcons.
He was great.
He wasn't very accurate with his passes. It was after he went to jail.
Bro,
it was after he went to jail and came back. It was almost like he worked on nothing but throwing because his accuracy was a ton better and he was still fast, bro. He could still react on a dime, except for now this time when he ran out of the pocket, he could heave the ball down the field 60 fucking yards accurately this time.
I'm telling you, if he
real
never goes to jail,
I don't, Joe. I don't remember beating
he wins the Super Bowl with Atlanta if he never goes to jail, bro.
motherfucking Michael Vick.
Yeah, hey, you know what? You're probably right, bro.
Panel and everybody in the
No,
chat.
he's not.
Ben, I know you're a Madden fan. I don't know about all you guys, but do you remember the NFL 2K?
Do you remember
with
when
Owens on the cover
that's
when he played
September?
for the Eagles? It was
which one was that?
literally the last NFL 2K that came out because Madden
Bought all the
took over.
Yeah, it was Terrell Owens.
It was Terrell Owens on the cover,
Yeah.
reaching out
With the
for-
one-handed catch.
Was it 2K? What 2K6, 2K7?
You remember playing that
I
game
think
though?
it's 2K5. I think.
Oh, I got the NFL, man.
I think that was.
I think it was.
That was the
Man, I be
closest
fucking
game.
playing like 2K5 mods, but of course the cover screen's
Yeah,
different now.
I think it
2K5.
was 2K5. I think it was
It was
2K5, bro. That,
Best football game
that
ever made,
game-
by the way.
That was the problem.
And you know
that
what was
game
crazy,
better
bro?
than a lot of Madden
Is
games that year.
is when that and when Madden dropped Madden 2005 and NBA dropped or fucking EA dropped 2K5, they dropped the Madden game for $40, which was full price for the PlayStation 2s back then, and they dropped the 2K for $20, bro.
$20.
Oh,
And it was a better game.
Bro,
And it was a better
that
game. Yeah.
game,
You guys remember like
bro.
before you would play a game, you'd be sitting in like the Sports Center studio and they'd be talking about the
every
game. and shit?
Friday, dog. Every
Yeah,
Friday
2K
we would have a
killed the
fucking
game
tournament.
with football, dude.
Yo,
Like if you
that
guys
every
have ever played
Friday.
2K basketball, NBA 2K has a mode to where you can create your own basketball player, dude, and go out there to like courts and shit and play with your player you created with another team. You know what I mean? Another center. Like say you're a point guard, you can go out there and link up with your buddy who's a center and your other buddy who's a shooting guard and another buddy that's a small forward. Imagine if Madden had something like that to where you could make like a quarterback and you can go out on like a local turf and find like a whole team that needs a quarterback and then just play like, bro, that'd be sick as fuck. But Madden
with
the backyard
that
football
2K game, bro.
They also had
That
it
is
in
lit.
Madden when we were playing back in for the anniversary year, and it was
I
3
think
on
the
3.
introduction of the hit stick Raider Nation was the one that
You know what I mean?
Lewis
You would
was on
take
the
over
front of, like,
positions.
03 or 02.
It'd be like defensive line, like on defense, you'd either
Or
be able
01.
to pick defensive line,
Yeah,
linebackers, or secondary, and then on offense, it was either quarterback, running back, or wide receivers.
NFL.
You know what I'm
blitz.
saying? And you had 3 dudes on your team, and we used to run tournaments and fucking hustle money like this all the time, dude. Until Madden got to be fucking such bullshit. You know, that fair play shit. You remember when that fair play shit came in? And
Yep.
you'd be fucking up 42 to nothing. The fucking second half start. First thing that happens, you fumble the fucking ball
Yep.
with nobody around you.
It's called. Hey, you know what's funny? Critique. It's called DDA, and there was a guy that's currently in court proceedings right now with EA Sports Dog about what happens is like once the EA servers like realize that you've been busting people's ass for like the last 3 days, they'll fucking put you on a losing streak, bro, for like 2 days, bro. Like you won't be able to beat nobody, bro. They'll make you get slapped every single game. Crazy ass fumbles, crazy ass. You'll get an interception, and then all of a sudden they'll hit stick you and get a fumble back, bro, by the quarterback. Like what the fuck? Like just crazy shit, bro. Like EA Sports is currently in lawsuits.
Hey, that explains a lot, bro. Because I used to be mad, like, bro, I be playing. Like, man, ain't no way I'm this bad, bro. Like, ain't no fucking way.
I remember that.
Like, bro, I be smacking people. All of a sudden, I can't do nothing.
It's called fair play, like
man,
Critique would
this
say.
game, bro. I done broke so many controllers. You know what I mean? I done put so many holes in the wall, throwing the controllers.
Stop playing, bro. Fucking from Madden 2012
Hey, when they became white, hey, that was the
Hey,
worst
Ben, we got to
mistake
get
when
a
they
game
became
on Madden.
wireless, bro. When remotes became
Surely,
wireless,
okay.
that shit was
I'm
the worst
down.
mistake for people, bro. Because remember, you used to be able to throw
Raiders
your wire
against
remote
Raiders.
and it wouldn't go nowhere.
Yeah, I'm down
But
for Shirley.
Man, I forgot one time that my shit was wireless, and I threw it, and that shit hit the wall. It said, "Splat." I said,
I've even told Ben before. I can't remember what Madden it was. It was one of the first Maddens where you can actually like move a team, to like a different city and all that. And I want to say it was Madden 05 or maybe 08. But
with Vince Young on the cover,
I moved. Nah, who was on the cover?
That was 08.
Eddie George. I think it was Eddie George.
Which one?
But anyways,
04 or 03?
It might have been.
04 was Vic.
Nah,
or 03 was Vic.
I think
Damn,
it was like
been such a long time.
05, 06, somewhere around there. But anyways, I moved the fucking Raiders to Vegas. Like it was the first time that you can like move a team, and like when you like play as the owner and everything, like you gotta like actually like determine like if you're gonna upgrade the stadium and all that bullshit. Yeah, and I fucking moved into Vegas, and so to see that shit come around full circle and shit, that shit's fucking crazy.
So, see, Madden is trash now, bro. Like Madden is all about DDoSing now, bro. Like they completely fry your internet. Like if you get like to the Super Bowl or something, like you can, like my woman has seen it, bro. Like right in front of her, dude. I'd be sitting there playing a game of Madden, and all of a sudden, bro, my internet resets, bro. Like I'd be beat. I've been in Super Bowls, bro, like 2 or 3 times this year, where I was beating a dude, bro, and he'll lag my internet, dude, and completely kick me offline, and my whole house loses internet. So that's what Madden is at. You know what I mean? Is they let people get DDoSed and get their internet fucking jacked and shit, which is completely trash. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here, bro. I'm gonna go lay down.
Appreciate y'all.
It's been 11 days since I've had a night off with my wife.
Dirty critique.
Time with my
Pizzle,
wife.
Rafa. Appreciate y'all, man. Hey, Ben, hit me up, yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up. Hey, Terrence, do me a favor and drop everybody's link in the chat, bro. I appreciate it. Share the link to Dirty's channel. I'm sure they're supposed to go live at 11, so 30 minutes. So, as always, guys, have a great night. You guys know what time it is. Go Raiders. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night for Black Saturday, everybody. Peace out. Have a great one. Stay safe.
It's picked off. Oh no. Unbelievable. Oh, wow. Incredible. Chandler Jones and wins the game for the Raiders.
Jacobs with running room right up the middle. Jacobs is on his way. The Raiders are going to win this game.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.
Welcome to the Just Win Baby Podcast.